What up, fellas?
What's going on, brother?
Hey, what's going on, my brother?
Just relaxing.
I hear you. I hear you.
I ordered the. I didn't know you could order the Last of Us. I guess today. I didn't know. So
Yeah.
I missed the WLF edition. So not unless it comes back in the next week or two.
Well, I'm sure. They're gonna give some allotments to like Walmart and Best Buy and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So you may still have a chance. And I'll tell you what, if I get my hands on a copy, another one, I'll let you know, and that way I'll get that out to Kentucky.
Oh yeah, let me know. Yeah. That's like I'm gonna go ahead and get that because it's sold out. I'm like, wait a minute, I didn't think anybody wanted this.
Right. Right.
So yeah, I am gonna get the standard version is only fitted off. I didn't know that either, but their trailer dropped the same, like literally 10 minutes after the Grand Theft Auto trailer dropped yesterday, like literally. So they got squished. Hey, they got squished by that trailer.
Yeah.
Man, they should have probably. I'm like, well, they probably should have held that trailer to the gaming awards.
Yeah.
But no, I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm honestly on the lookout for it now. I got part one.
Yeah.
Part two. Get the matches.
Yeah.
But you doing all right? Your family doing okay?
Everybody's doing good, man.
What's going on, fellas?
What's going
happening?
on?
What's happening?
Let's go. Grand opening, grand closing. What's up, man? How y'all been doing?
Doing good, man. Thanks, shit. We doing good, man.
Yeah. Hope you're doing well.
All right, we live now.
All right.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we live. Right now I'm just showing that little clip.
Oh yeah.
Starfield getting hemmed up. This shit is hilarious. Yo, the memes are just so funny on these streets.
Now people make these and they should like charge for them. Like literally, they should charge $3 or $4 for them. They be rich.
You know. So what's going on? Hey, what's up, my friends, my family, my fellow gamers? You only friend these YouTube streets. Porter77. Let me lower this.
Turn my mic up. Okay.
I think you guys are good. All right. Oh, tell Craig to. Oh, so your mic needs to go up.
Hopefully. Yeah, I did have it on like 64.
Yeah.
I'm up to about 80.
Yeah, you gotta throw it up there. You gotta throw it up to Emperor Baron levels.
Yeah.
That man has the loudest mic on the internet.
He does.
That's true. Yeah. But we were just talking about The Last of Us Part 2, the remaster went on sale today, and apparently if you go to try to direct, you can't find the WLF edition. So
it's already sold out.
It's sold out already. Right. So I thought people didn't want it. So
no, all the people who bought it were on TikTok. You gotta go to TikTok. All right? Why you think the gamers on Twitter bought it? Man, that's only J Bar and Persona and J Dub. All right. All the people that are buying all that PlayStation stuff, right? They're on TikTok. They all loving it. Like if you want PlayStation positivity, you gotta go to TikTok. That community, boy, they loving some PlayStation out there, boy. They loving that Portal. They loving the remasters. Yo, you can't tell them nothing. And go ahead and try to tell them different, boy. They will dox you. They will find you. They will get you fired. Boy, I'm telling you, that area, boy, if you are a hardcore pony, you on the wrong platform. Like, listen, if you're a hardcore PlayStation or pony, whatever, and you on Twitter, that's because you like the drama. You want the fight. You don't want to be an officer as a lawyer. You want to be a private grunt in the trenches. That's what you signed up for. You ain't signed up for the good life. You want to be a private. You want to be in the trenches. You want to go where the motors and the bombs are bursting. That's Twitter. Yeah. But if you want the good life, hang out with the colonels and the generals back in Washington, you go to TikTok. That's where it's at, bro. That's where you get peace and tranquility. That right there is the land of wine and honey. You know what I'm saying? that place. You know, if you're a PlayStation dude on Twitter, it's because you want the drama. You want the fight. You know what I'm saying? You in there.
Well, it's the same people putting up the same stupid ass arguments on Twitter. You know, it just is. I'm like, man, they don't know nothing about business. But okay, just gonna let this.
Oh shit! Oh look at Greg's like, I stand on business.
On business.
People don't know nothing about business. So.
He's like, I stand on business. That's what I do. That's what I do.
We do have some breaking news though.
Oh, what's the breaking news? All right, we can add it to the topics. Man. What's the breaking news?
Yeah, the breaking news is reports coming out saying GTA6 is likely to run 4K 60 on the PS5 Pro and even at 4K 30.
How on the Pro? We don't even got the Pro yet.
No. The spec, because remember, Digital Foundry had the specs of the PS5 Pro that came out. Oh shit. Yeah, so based on those specs. Yeah,
damn.
Yeah.
Hey, one step at a time. One step at a time. When it comes to the Pro, we gotta get the Pro. Then once we get the Pro in our hands,
absolutely.
Then 2025, they could talk that. And I know you're gonna talk that shit. Oh my god, that's just wrong, bro.
Comes out. I think the Pro comes out fiscal 25, but in 2024.
Yeah, it'll be like October to November.
Wait, hold up. Because fiscal for Sony begins in April, because April 2024 is 2025 for Sony. So yes, it will come out in 2025.
I think it's going to come out next.
It's coming out in 2020. To make it easy, it's coming out in calendar year 2024. Like the fiscal. For gaming conversations,
yes.
It's better. For gaming conversation, it's better to simplify it to calendar year because a lot of people don't really understand the fiscal. So, like, it's better to just say what calendar month is coming out. And I think calendar year 2025, the PS5 Pro is coming out. If the rumors are correct, and so far they're 2 for 2, because they said that the same rumor was 3 items. One was the PS5 Slim with a detachable or attachable disk drive, which happened, and then the Portal, which they said
know how to detach my drive.
that was 2 for 2. So, and I will say, like, normally I'd be like, they got lucky, but predicting the Portal is a pretty good. That was a pretty good guess. And I'm like, what? Because that's very specific. Like, you're specifically saying Sony's gonna create a remote device, and I'm like, that doesn't even make sense. That sounds stupid, but they actually did it, and you're like, oh shit. And then, Sony's gonna create a Slim, but the Slim will have a detachable drive. So they were very specific with certain capabilities. So that's why I'm like, I think the Pro's like 85% real, because.
Yeah. Well,
it's real. It's real. Yeah. It doesn't matter if they want to make a PS6 or a PS5 Pro, because how long do they?
No, I don't think it's like that.
No. The Pro is always meant to be a halfway point device to extend the generation a little bit longer. We know the first 3 years of this generation was it's basically put them back 2 years because of COVID and stuff that they deal with. Now, technically, in 2023/2024 is when everything is rock and rolling. All the systems, there's no more shortages and any development issues and stuff like that. Now that's when it started. So 2020, 2024, 2025, you got a Pro. That'll extend everything out to 2028, perhaps 2029. I mean, by the time they get rocking and rolling, I mean, shit. I mean, listen. I mean, I could see. I I wouldn't think that they would be in a rush to put out a PS6 with all the hardware. Look, we've been in this console generation for 3 years.
Yeah.
And look at all the fucking hardware we have. We have
Yeah.
headphones, monitors. We got, the slim model already, right? We got the damn VR. We got the PlayStation Portal handheld. That's a lot of fucking hardware on the market.
Yeah.
And on top of the PS5 Pro, Sony is in this thing for the long haul. I don't see technology moving, even on the PC space. Technology is not moving quick enough to warrant going another generation so quickly. Now, I'm gonna be honest, right? Phil already came out and denounced the mid-gen refreshes. He said he didn't see a need for that. And a mid-gen refresh, right? That shit has to be done 3-4 years in advance. The R&D has to be done for that well in advance. It's not like he can just wake up tomorrow and say, "Oh shit, we need an Xbox Pro. Let's put one together within the next 24 months." That's not how that shit works.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. No, so I'll be honest, man. The next Xbox, if they even have a next Xbox, that's going to be a native machine, and that's going to be powerful and all this stuff. They would have had to start this quite some time ago.
I think the main reason why Phil's not going to do it is only because, in general, the low interest in just Xbox hardware. Period.
Absolutely.
So he's like, I'm going to spend money on another piece of hardware that hardly gets sold. That's ridiculous at this point. It's like, it's just another console that's hardly gets bought. Like at a certain point, that's ridiculous. That's just stupid.
Yeah, we have the stuff that came out. They found that, we have it that 25% of the Xbox Series consoles are the X models. So that means 75% own the S. So why would Phil go out and spend all this money on R&D for another world's most powerful console when clearly majority of all these Xbox gamers want the cheaper model?
They got the Series S. Majority is the Series S. And people arguing, well, there's 75% here. The reality is, the majority of gamers bought the Series S because they have spoken because they like the idea of a low cost entry console with Game Pass. Yep. That's exactly that was advertised, and guess what? That's exactly what happened.
That's what they got.
The crew that wants the crew that wants the super duper, there's not enough, and it probably just doesn't justify that. So,
well, I'm glad you said that, Porter Rock, because that is no wonder why Sony's putting out all this hardware. Is because clearly they see that there's a market for it and the people are uptaking. PS Portal is sold out. VR was sold out when it first kind of came out and stuff like that. And this holiday, I'm sure they're going to be, dropping prices and all kind of stuff. PS5 Slim model, the digital model, and all, and the old one right now is like a $50 price cut. Like, dude, these things are moving. Sony's able to sell their hardware. So it makes sense to keep reinvesting in something that's selling, because gamers, this is what I hate. It's like my motto is that gamers will tell you what they want. They will speak with their wallets.
That's all it is. The voices, the Twitter doesn't mean nothing. It comes down to what they buy, what we buy. Like I always said, Benjamin Franklin always has the last say. Say everything that you want. Ben Franklin has the last word every single time. Every single time.
Yeah,
that's just the reality.
As people say, as people were saying, and I said, the Last of Us, the $100, the part 2, the remaster, that the $99 version of that, it sold out on direct. So you're just, as of right now, I didn't know it was available, but we're all in standard mode at this point, or the PS4 version that you can slide in there, and it'll prompt you to, you want the PS5 version of this, or it'll say something like that. So at least on the Slim, I will give the Sony credit. The UI on the Slim, when you go to do that, it makes more sense. What I'm seeing is like, it literally just says there's a PS5 version of this game. Do you want it? Yay or nay? And sometimes it's free, and other times it's not free. So you gotta be paying. But I mean, it's only $50 if you buy the. I was thoroughly happy about that. I didn't know that. So, but yeah, I've always said the consumer will have the last laugh. If people don't want something, they won't buy it. But what they don't understand about these companies is that they do these market-based studies, and they know what people want before they invest in making it. They know that this game's going to sell well. It's got over 300 awards, so it's going to sell well. It is what it is, and it's unfortunate that you got a bunch of slobs online that are content creators that try to take your money, get your super chat money, get your donos, and they use selective outrage. But I'm thoroughly happy that that The Last of Us Part 2 sold out. I'm talking about the $100 version that sold out. That means people want the damn game. That's what it means.
Yeah.
So,
I don't listen. I don't understand. It's that model. You can get online. You can say what you want. How this system is so good and such a great value. Gamers are fucking saying, I don't care. This is the direction I'm going. I'm going over here and buying me a fucking Nintendo Switch, and I'm going over here buying me a PlayStation. Or and even in the PC route, if the market will show if gamers are making a big drastic change and moving to PC, you're going to start seeing graphics cards and other components go up in price because the demand is there. When it's soft, then you see the prices go down. That's just logic. But I know some people like to tell themselves, yeah, there's this big interest in Xbox, and we're coming back, and but every day, every month, we see MPD numbers, we see European numbers that's around the world, and the numbers don't lie. The numbers just don't lie. Yeah, so I can't. I mean, I know Microsoft has the money; they have unlimited money, right? But based on how they're shaking and moving right now, I just wouldn't see them being in a rush to put out any more hardware. We know they got that. I wouldn't call it a slim, but a digital version of the Xbox Series X coming. That's supposed to come out in 2026. But it's going to be interesting if the PS5 Pro come out next year, or let's say early 2025 or something like that, and then the following year the Xbox Series X digital comes out, and according to Digital Foundry and those specs that came out about the PS5 Pro, that's just supposed to be like 36 T-flops. And we already know the Xbox Series X has like 12 T-flops. There's no major chip changes. They're going to add the latest Bluetooth and the latest Wi-Fi in it and make it round, make it all digital. They're going to have a 2 terabyte SSD drive in it, but that's it. But Sony's going for the gusto with the Pro model. And I'm going to be honest. If those specs hold up, what Digital Foundry said, if those specs hold up, guys, I mean, I want to see how this shit's gonna go. Can you imagine that big of a power difference? Especially on top when you got Wolverine games that actually shows the visual fidelity and the horsepower like what Sony's first party can do. And now on the box you got a GTA6 bundle with the PS5 Pro with all that marketing and stuff. If you think the Xbox Series consoles combined is losing to the 360 and the Xbox One and the OG Xbox, this is gonna get nasty out here.
Yeah, it could. Until Phil sends his design team home, there's always a chance they will make another Xbox. But yeah, I've been told they're gonna make a digital Series X. It's gonna be a little bit smaller, run a little bit cooler. I think it's gonna it may have the 6 nanometer chip in it, and 2 terabyte hard drive, give or take. So, which is come with Game Pass, stuff like that. And but I'm open to them making another console. I don't see it. I don't see the market value of doing it, but they can just write it off. Write it off like tax. But I agree about the Pro. The Pro is going to be a hybrid RDNA 3, RDNA 2 system. I don't know how many teraflops. I mean, I've been told it's close to like 16.6 would be what they would go with. So we'll have to wait and see. Maybe higher, but
Hey, Puerto Rock.
Yeah.
Hey, that PS5 gonna have machine learning?
I'll say this. So as far as the Pro, I think once again is going to be an enthusiast product.
Absolutely.
You know, so I don't think it's gonna. I think the sales is gonna be primarily, at least initially, is gonna be people who already bought a PS5. So you're just swapping out one PS5 for another, right? So that's not really growing the fan base. You know, even though console sales get tabulated, you're still stuck. You know, it's gonna be me, you, Jay Bari, a lot of people who already have the PS. So it's just swapping out one console, whatever. I'm interested though is what's gonna be the price, right? And the reason why is this.
I say $499.
See that? So that's a good question. Let's say $500, right?
Yeah.
Can you
for the Pro?
For Pro. Yeah.
That's what we're gonna talk about. That's what we're gonna talk about. That's what we're gonna talk about, right? That's what yeah, exactly. Because like, how big of a difference will the Pro be from the PS5 launching at $500? Like, how significant are we seeing? Especially when the PS5 is being sold at $500 now. Even the digital, you know what I'm saying? So like, if you want a Pro and you have an expectation, like you take out your PS5 and you put in the Pro, what expectation do you have from the Pro and still be $500? Because I will say this, I don't think Sony's going to take a loss on this console. That wouldn't make sense to take a loss, a value loss, trying to sell the Pro. There's no reason to. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. Exactly. They're not doing that now. So why would you introduce a new console and get a loss? You're going to sell this for profit. So if they sell a Pro for $500, and even if it's just $1 profit, right? Yeah. How much more powerful it is given that it's just $500?
Well, I'm
just asking.
I've been told it's close to 6 to 7. If you're going to look at teraflops, it's going to be have more of that. So I've been told it's close to 16.6 teraflops.
But would you have would there be like a discernible? I mean, I'm sure there's going to be some level of difference, but would it be good enough?
Yeah. Oh well, that's up to the market.
Well,
I mean,
that's up to the market.
If I think it's good enough, and you may say, Porter, you may say.
So what? So what do you think? So what do you think is good enough? What do you? Let's say if you got a Pro. All right. So I'll start with you, Craig. Sony releases the Pro. What do you expect? Give me on average what the PS5 is doing. Base. We're not talking about VR high frame rate. No. We're gonna say natively, just native capability. What is the PS5 doing, and what is the PS5 Pro doing?
Oh, that's the thing. I think the Pro is going to hit 8K. Which is going to
$500.
I think it'll be capable of doing 8K, 60 checkerboard.
8K 60 for $500.
$500.
$500.
5 nanometer.
$500. 8K 60 for $500.
Maybe not natively, maybe some dynamic or checkerboarding, but it's gonna.
Hey, how much? How well is a 4090 doing 8K?
4090. I don't know.
It does it. Yeah.
But how well? How well does it do it? Does it do it at? Does it do it at 60?
Yeah. No. Here's the
8K 60.
You gotta use. Here's the thing, right? Here's the caveat. You got to use DLSS3 with the frame generation, and we already know what that is. Just like in Cyberpunk and Alan Wake with the pat tracing and stuff. It's fake frames, right? It's fake frames. That's what it is. But yeah.
All right. So let's say it takes about a 4090. How much a 4090 cost?
Right
now it's $1,500 bucks. But $1,500 right now. But
yourselves like
no. Listen, I never said it was going to be $500. Craig said it's $500.
Craig said that shit.
Once it's my turn, I'll tell you what I think.
All right, but that's Craig. All right, that's Craig. So, all right. But next year,
I think they'll be able to hit 8K. They're able. The TVs are out there now. The monitors, I believe, are out there now.
Cool, but for $500.
Yeah.
Now keep in mind, CPU.
4K for $350. They're doing 4K native.
No, not really. They're not doing native.
They are.
Listen, no.
Sorry, Pio. You should start the We Bleed podcast.
Yeah, I think so because we capping. We are capping on this one.
Lying to the people.
Like,
Jesus Christ. Fine.
Yeah.
I'm just like, what? Wait, Pio, are we allowed to lie to the people?
God, they're calling me Jack Reacher in the chat.
This guy. Yeah, you are Jack reaching, bro. This is We Bleed Blue right here. Oh shit! This is some capping.
I didn't know we could lie.
Like, yo, we listen, we having trouble with Final Fantasy 16. You know what I'm saying? All right. So Craig, AK. All right, go ahead.
I'm trying to figure out the Pro. Yeah, 8K. It could be
60
checkerboard or dynamic.
60.
It would hit 60 on some IP, but I think you'll see most of it in the games that we have right now.
Are you saying 8K 60?
8K 60.
Like Horizon Forbidden West.
In what game are you talking? All right. Let me ask you this. You said some games. So you're talking about like tic tac toe and Uno?
No, I mean,
like chess.
No,
chess.
I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised. But with that said, there has to be a marked difference because you're going to be. It's going to cost $150 more. That will get people off. They'll say, "Hey, look, I can do 8K if I want." But right now, what we'll see is that the stuff that's 1440p, the dynamically scales to 2160p. A lot of that will just lock it 4K, 120 stuff like that. And you may get higher than that. So, but yeah, you're gonna have to have.
So you're saying that the 4090s that can barely do this thing and cost like $3,000 on their own, overclocked and everything. And they need custom water cooling, and they gotta have a CPU and then a motherboard to match it, and the RAM to give it the space, and the this and the that, and the power supply. All of that you expect to be matched by a $500 console next year.
To be fair though, guys. I mean, let's be fair. The 4090, when you turn on all the checkerboarding and the frame generation and all that stuff, you can do a lot of shit if you decide to.
But I agree. But
ultra balance.
So no. So I'm not arguing that. I'm arguing he thinks you could do it at $500.
Listen,
if Craig said $800, then I'll be like, all right, we out there beasting. Because remember the 4090, the 4090 can't do that on its own. You still need a B CPU along with it. How much is a CPU of that level? How much? Wait, hold on. How much would a CPU to handle that cost as well?
At least 600. At least. Because you'll be looking at the top of the line, like 4090.
Look at the fact that they have some 8K gaming now. There were reports that Gran Turismo, the new one, had an 8K demo running. So
8K
but that's probably PC.
It did.
No,
not console.
No, it was not. No, that was a
console.
Oh man, y'all gotta stop, bro. You cannot believe that bullshit. Well, where you got that from? From Crap Gamer?
We saw
it was running on the Xbox Series S. Man, you can't believe that shit. There's no way it was on a console. There ain't no fucking way. On a console, ain't no fucking way, man. There's no way. I mean, think about it. This is Grand Theft Auto 6. We can't even get locked frame rate for Final Fantasy 16 without some type of trickery. You're telling me 8K for Grand Theft Auto 6 when we can't even get that on Final Fantasy 16? We can't even get that in our own first party games.
Okay,
that level.
Can I say something? Can I say something? I want to say this. All right. When you look at games like Spider-Man 2, when you look at games like Horizon Burning Shores and things, games that are far exceedingly graphically showcases running at 4K and 60.
Not natively.
A stretch of it doesn't matter if it's natively or not, right? We already talked about checkerboard. Once you checkerboard something and turn the frame generation FSR on us, it's no longer native anyway. Even with the 4090, right?
But it does matter. But it does matter. That's yes, because if I will tell you why. If I have to get you to 4K with trickery and HF, and I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm not saying that it's wrong. In fact, that's great. That's great. Hear me out, J-Dub. It's great. It's I'm like Trump. It's fantastic. It's the best, right? Yeah. But in order for me to get you to 4K, I have to do trickery, HF frame rate, VRR. That means you are tapped out, bro. You are done. You're tapped out. There's no more juice in the tank. There is nothing I can do to get you to 8K. I have to do all these tricks just to get you to 4K. Your console's done. Like it's tapped out.
You're actually,
you see what I'm saying?
Kind of
so to get proving a point, though. Yeah. What's the point?
You're proving a point because if the PS5 can use that trickery and get to 4K 60, right, in the 120 modes and VRR and all the next generation techniques that they use and all the features, what makes you think a PS5 Pro won't be able to do that?
Because
using
I will tell you why.
Hold on. Using the beefed up CPU that Digital Foundry said, and using the 36T flop RDNA 3 or whatever GPU that because they did a whole rundown spiel. I'm asking you if you
I will answer your question. I will answer your question.
Because go ahead.
Because you are saying 36T. You are saying 36T flop, so that ain't gonna be $500. That's all I'm saying.
No.
All I'm saying is for $500, that's not happening, dog.
Everybody on this panel except Craig.
Yeah, I would say this.
We all disagree. It ain't gonna be no fucking $500, right? We all
listen.
Know that,
a $500 Pro is just pretty much maximizing what the PS5 can't do on its own. You're gonna get native 4K 60. That's what you're getting. A $500 Pro, you'll actually get native 4K 60. But this 8K shit,
and you get
can I tell you?
You need 8 bones. At least.
Can I tell you what I think it's gonna cost?
You need 8 bones. What?
Listen, I'm gonna tell you. I think this shit is gonna be $600 to $650. $600 to $640.
I think so.
That's what I think.
I think it's 6.
And here's no. We already agreed when you first started talking about how it's going to be a niche device. It's not going to be a device that everybody and their mom is not going to be Sony's main console. It's going to be just like the PS5 Pro.
I agree.
Where maybe you'd be lucky if 10% of the fan base decides to go out and buy one. But it's listen, these type of devices are always loss leaders. They're not really meant to make money. They're meant to keep pushing the generation forward and tackle some of the problems that the existing system can't, such as fucking GTA6. That's how we got on this topic. Now, I think everybody on this panel can agree GTA6 is probably going to be fucking demanding. Therefore, they're going to have to use the checkerboarding and some of those stuff just to even think about getting it a performance mode at 60 frames a second. So with the PS5 Pro,
So did they ever announce? Did Rockstar announce what we saw that running on?
No.
I mean, was that?
Oh no,
they haven't. Okay,
no,
right,
but to be fair, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
we know we ain't getting a fucking PC version for a year or two. So you might as well say that's out the door. So more than likely, Sony has a marketing deal.
Not necessarily though. Because that could still be the PC version. They're just not ready to release it. Because all they did was show a trailer. It's not like they're playing the whole game. All they did was just show a vertical slice of a trailer. Yeah. You can do that on PC.
It may be in engine, but
it could be in engine too, but it could be the PC version, right? We know the PC version's coming, right? But they focus on console. And then they finish on the PC a year later. So the PC is not going to be... It's not like they're not doing any version of the PC. It's not like they're going to start from scratch after they launch the console. So they're working on the PC. But obviously, console's going to be the priority, right? Once they got that, then they'll put more focus on the PC version, optimize it. But that doesn't mean that a PC build is not there. The PC build could be there. And that could be the version we saw. But remember, it's just a trailer. It's not like the whole game, so they could show what's ready and put into a trailer. You know,
I was told it was running on something called a 3080.
That wouldn't make sense. Why would they just show it on a 3080 for? I would max that bitch out. I would put that shit. I would put that shit. I would put that shit on dual 4090s dipped in mineral oil. That shit would be in a tank. That shit would be a superpower PC drenched in mineral oil. Overclocked.
We know when they show trailers, all that shit running on the 4090s.
Yeah, I'm overclocking. That shit's like, listen, that trailer.
Even when they lie and say this is running on a PC with the spec of a Xbox or whatever, like, that's bullshit. Like,
that's the lie. That's the spec. That's the spec Cole Eastwood said Xbox would be. That's what they're running it on.
Nobody believes this.
No, listen, they run it on a PC. That's a one-time use because they overclocked the shit out of it. After 2 minutes, that PC went boo. It gave it all it can for that 1-2 minute trailer. That PC got burnt out. They maxed the shit out of it.
It's on a 980 Ti. I mean, it was. I heard it was on a 980 Ti.
Yeah. All right. So we got Craig, AK 120 for $500. All right, got it. Jado.
AK 60.
All right, let me hit up the super chat. Then I want to hear J Dub's thing. So we got SNK Forever. He said F consoles, Xbox new fridge, just got a new refresh. Then we got Liquid Data. He said, I'm going to get the $200 edition with the PS5 Pro. Oh, snap. Big. He's going to get that expensive because the base model is going to be like $100 for that game. Watch. They're going to sell that game for like $100. J-Ro with the super chat. Yo, thank you for rocking out, man. Thank you for being part of the family, man. We got Liquid Data for 17 months, J-Ro for 8 months. I got to update my badges. I got to give you some new godly badges. So, all right. So, J-Dub, your pro prediction. Yes. Price around, don't say specs, because, listen, we don't know what the fuck we're talking about specs. Yeah, let's stop capping. We don't know that shit. Okay. Let's talk about what we were like in terms of results.
$1,000.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. Well, how much is going to
$1,000.
Oh, we got holy shit, OBJ after fight. See, listen, after the Knicks beat the Wizard, OBJ called me, be like, yo, he's like, I ain't ever talking to your fuck boy ass again. Click. Man. I was like, so Wizard must have beat the Knicks. Did the Wizard beat the Knicks recently? Because that's the only thing I could see why. Did we lose? Man. I wouldn't be surprised if we lost, trust me. It would not be shocking. He said, we're not doing that right now. We're not doing that. So, hey, shout out to OBJ. We're going to get his view. Hey, if you can't get the special edition The Last of Us, it's because OBJ bought all of them. And he said, fuck y'all. Y'all don't deserve it. He said, all y'all complain on Twitter, I'm going to make sure none of y'all get this.
Yeah, that's true.
He bought them all. So you're going to have to DM him. You could have to DM him if you want one, because he bought them all. He said, "Fuck yeah."
All that proved is that little corner of damn Twitter don't mean shit.
You're right, OBJ. I said Twitter, TikTok. They are the ones that got this shit unlocked. Like that's what I tell people. If you're a PlayStation fan and you just hate the bullshit on Twitter, you on the wrong app. Go to TikTok. I promise you, it is Shangri-La over there. They loving all this shit. Everything. They love the showcase. Go ahead and tell them that showcase sucked and see what happens. You blocked. You blocked. You done.
What showcase?
I'm telling you, they love it. So J-Dub, give us your rundown. And again, we don't talk specs because we don't know what the fuck we're talking about. We just capping. Yeah. But what price and the type of performance you think it could do?
I mean, I think, I'll be honest, like I said, I think the price is going to be $599 to $650 to $649. I didn't believe in the whole $49 strategy until recently with the PS5 Slim, and
because it just sounds stupid, right?
Yeah, because it sounds stupid, but they actually made the Slim $449, and so and it's flying off the shelf. So I say, well, shit, no, so no, they're gonna push that extra $50 on our ass.
Look at that, they gonna sell that shit for $629, like $29. Exactly. What you gonna do with the $29?
These companies don't give a damn. They'll push it that extra 50. And I'm going to be honest. What greater way to sell a console and throw that extra $50 in there when you got fucking Grand Theft Auto 6 splashed out on the box? A motherfucker ain't going to care about that extra $50.
No, they're not.
At that point, I agree with that.
They're not.
Yeah, so I'll be honest.
If it's some kind of bundle, they can sell it for $599.
Yeah, but
that game,
you gotta realize that extra $100 that Sony charged last generation for the PS4 Pro, you gotta realize that was a very small increase in performance, and so it really didn't warrant them going an extra $150, $200. But I believe this generation, based on what Digital Foundry is saying, on the stuff that leaked and came out in the court case and stuff like that, based on these specs, that it's going to be a lot more than what that PS5 Pro to regular PS4 was. So I'll tell you what I'm willing to pay for it, and I think a reasonable price will be $5.99, no more than $6.49. I really don't see them doing the whole $6.99 strategy, but
I think that's too much. $700. I think they're overdoing it. That's overkill.
Yeah, but listen, $5.99 I think is a magic number for a goddamn PS5 Pro with GTA splatter on the box. I mean,
PlayStation ain't never touching $600 again, bro. It never.
You think so?
Even though the
never, ever.
I mean, think about it.
But think about mean the same thing anymore.
No, but I'm thinking the reason why I said I don't think we're gonna get that PS3. I know some people are gonna bring it up, like you said. Twitter's gonna bring it up, obviously, right? That's what that's dark hole. But once these consoles launched at $500, we broke a new standard. Before, consoles was $300 to $400. Sony still in that PS3 gen where consoles were $300-400. They came out of blue said $600, and we're like, fuck, we don't even got $500 consoles. You coming out here for $600? And I think the scrutiny was for what? Like, what is this $600 for? And it wasn't really gaming. They were trying to justify you watching movies for that $600 and the sole processor. And a lot of gamers wasn't feeling that. Not at that time. Blu-ray was a new thing. Most people didn't have an HD TV. And just by chance, that was the one time Xbox was doing good. Gears of War, Halo was actually Halo. People actually gave a fuck about Halo back in those days. Gears of War was a new hot IP. That $600 didn't translate to a gaming experience. With a PS5 Pro at $600, dudes got 4K TVs. They want that 4K 60. They don't want gamers. You seen gamers move now. Now we that 60 frame life. We want that. Yeah.
Never touching $600.
Okay.
Ever. That was the most downtime they ever had. That was the worst time ever for PlayStation.
Yeah, absolutely.
They'll never come close to that price.
But to be fair, OBJ, that was way back in what, 2006?
Yeah.
I don't give a damn when it
was. 2023.
I disagree. I think they're gonna go way beyond 600 if they're gonna put out the PS5.
I mean, how much? Well, let me put it this way: isn't the VR? How much was I got it cheap, because that's how I roll. But how much did the VR launch?
That's an accessory, bro. That's what it is.
I agree.
Yeah, they trying to sell consoles. They trying to break the record for the PS4, man. They ain't worried about none of that,
Yeah, but they're not gonna do that with the Pro.
PS5 for the people.
That's what. That's what
it is.
That's what the PS5 is for. The 5 is the standard. That's the cheap console. You don't want an expensive console? You got the PS5. And you really want a cheaper console, you got the Slim. You got those. But the Pro, you got the Black Visa card. Like you eating in a restaurant with no price on the menu.
Cheap console is best, man. That's what that is.
We're not talking about that. Listen, we're not talking about that thing.
Let me tell you this.
Like, what is that thing?
We gotta be.
You see what I'm saying?
We gotta be very careful though, Puerto Rico. And you just kind of reminded me of something.
Yeah.
Is that the price of the PS5 Pro will dictate what they're going to do with the PS6, because if we pay $599 for the PS5 Pro, I guarantee that goddamn PS6 is going to be goddamn $600, $650, if not $700, because they're going to say, well, that was just a mid-gen refresh, and these motherfuckers went out there and bought it. I mean, what incentive is for us to go back down to $499?
Well, I don't think it's going to be a lot, though. I don't think the Pro's going to sell a lot. I think, again, it's just going to be a niche part of the overall sales, just kind of like the PS4 Pro.
No, absolutely.
It needs to sell enough for developers to be able to use it. You know what I'm saying? To have an incentive to use it. Third party. You know what I'm saying? So it needs to sell enough.
But how would you tell, though?
We have to confirm that a Pro even exists first. I'm tired of people talking.
I'm gonna be honest. The dude, listen. I feel you, but the dude is 2 for 2. So I like the dude. What was the third one? What was the third prediction? What was the third one?
The Portal.
He did the Portal and the Slim.
He did the.
I know the Slim. What else?
And the VR.
Oh, the VR we knew though. The VR
and the
VR.
Yeah, but before
VR wasn't. The VR wasn't that.
2 for 2, and then this the one. No. This is the one that he.
I mean, he could miss, but man, but that 2 for that. I know. You mean you're right.
Oh, PS5 Pro this. PS5.
But I'm saying though that. You know that 2 for 2
on your ass right now.
like the 2 for I'm gonna say this, the 2 for 2 when the Portal prediction, because when I heard that rumor, I'm like, this shit ain't happening. This is the stupidest shit I ever heard in my life. It make no goddamn sense to make this. And then that shit came out. I was like, the Pro makes more sense than the Portal. Man, when I heard that Portal, I'm like, Extreme, we were dragging jokes on that. Like, we were like, that is just stupid. Like you walk out the house, you can't even use the thing. I'm like, this is just a stupid idea. And holy shit, it's real.
Microsoft is the one that brought up the PS5 Pro in the court case with the Activision Blizzard deal, with the leaked email. They're like, that came from Microsoft. So if Microsoft knows it, clearly, Microsoft knows AMD's roadmap, and they talk to AMD and what they doing. Clearly, these motherfuckers know what AMD is fucking cooking and what in that shit for. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we got that information. That's why Digital Foundry did their whole spiel about it and kind of say it's the 3060, blah 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 blah.
That Microsoft is just going to let a Pro be on the market and not have anything to counter that.
But they don't have a choice, though.
Why not? When 75% of your install base owns the S, they don't even want the. They don't even want the most.
Hey, OB. I know OB. Yeah, but OB. No. But I'm saying, OB. Here's the thing, though. Let's say Microsoft did make one. Who's gonna buy it?
Exactly.
And that's not cap. That's not cap. You know.
Y'all want to play Battlefield at 60 FPS thing?
Half of these dudes played it on the S. They don't give a fuck. These dudes don't give a fuck. They don't care. Yo, OBJ, these aren't the same Xbox dudes we talked to last gen. They're not the same dudes, bro. Ever since Microsoft started handing out EBT cards, they didn't want to go back to work. They're like, nah, we ain't going back to work. we staying home.
Xbox is PC and PC is Xbox, remember?
Hey, first of all, man, I'm gonna do something I ain't never done before. You know what I'm saying? But I fucks with your Portal Rock. I know we had some running on the Twitter app. You know what I'm saying?
That's all love.
But
we could do that though.
Whenever Rockstar, I just want you to know I fucks with you, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't really admit when I'm wrong, because I think I'm always right. But check it out. I don't even know if I was wrong though, because I'm just saying, whenever you bring up the naughty gods, man,
nobody, everybody be like Portal Rock.
Look, I'm gonna defend Naughty Dog with all my honor. I don't care. You know what I'm saying?
To the last day.
Look. So we've been waiting for GTA for 800 years, and look what they cooked up. You know what I'm saying? Everybody done forgot how long they took. They don't care anymore. You know what I'm saying? Look what they cooked up. So let them boys cook. But you know what I'm saying? We got into it. You know what I'm saying? I got a little razzle dazzle. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I got a little razzle dazzle. So no doubt, man. I fucks with you, of course.
No, man. That's the one thing I love about our community. We could do that. What, you think it's gonna stay at 5?
I think it's gonna be 5 at the most. All right. 549.99.
Oh, okay, 540. So what do you expect of? All right, so LBJ at 549, what do you expect the Pro to do? And don't talk specs because we don't know what the fuck the numbers mean. Just pretty much results. What do you expect it should do at that price?
All I think it's going to do is actual native 4K 60.
That's it.
Actual native. Not no. Any techniques to get to the native, you know what I'm saying? Actual native 4K 60, that's all.
Okay. It's actually going to do what the PS5 was supposed to do.
How about to say it's
okay.
PS5's doing that now.
That sounds fair.
Yeah. It don't disagree.
If it exists,
if it exists,
y'all ain't gonna set me up.
No. I'm clipping that, dog. I'm clipping that out.
Hey, you got dudes like Colt out here talking about how a game gonna run on the Pro, and the Pro don't even exist yet. I'm like, hold on, bro.
Cole said the new he said the new console generation for Xbox is in 2026. I'm like, yo, this dude's wilding, bro. This guy just say any shit at this point. You can just say anything.
You gonna know how a game gonna run on a console that ain't even been confirmed yet? Like, what is going on, man? I'm confused.
Yeah.
It's just for shits and giggles. It's just for shits and giggles.
I'm just asking. All right, so you thinking at least they'll finally do native 4K 60?
Yeah, which brings me to the point that I think J Dub said earlier, though. I mean, what the hell is the PS6 gonna do?
Yeah.
Like, what is gonna be the selling point of the PS6 if the Pro actually exists and it does that?
When Adventure comes out, it'll do 8K. And then not actually do 8K because you need the PS6 Pro. That's what's gonna happen.
Maybe the standard would be maybe the standard for the PS6 would be 120. 120 frames per second.
That could be. That could be.
But then again, we're talking about what? 2029? 2028, 2029, 2028, let's say? 2029? For PS6? Who the fuck knows? Who the fuck knows what will be out there?
At Best Buy for $1,400, and it's 8K, baby. It's $1,400.
That's what's I'm saying, who knows the type of hardware they'll release in 2029?
8K, baby. Just remember
or 2028, Extreme, that's what about you?
Over there. Is that the Messiah?
Yeah, that's the voice of Xbox.
32 CU, my nigga.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh. Hey, Extreme! I know Extreme is ready to pop off. What about you, Extreme? What are you price?
Just first of all, if you're going to do this, okay, don't waste people's time. Okay,
what?
Make it at least 750, all the way to 900. You have to make it like honestly. If you're going to waste people's time putting out a new SKU out there, it should be more than twice as powerful as the standard PS5.
Oh,
okay.
Shit.
And no, I do not have any like notion about it should be somehow close to the same price, because then you're just gonna piss off the person that just bought the PS5 standard. If the Pro is $550 and I just bought a $500 one last week, I'm gonna be pissed off no matter what the difference is. It could have 10% more power and you technically charge me 10% more in the price, but I'm still gonna be pissed because I would have saved up the extra $50 and I would have just gotten the Pro, wouldn't I? So it can't be anything close. It's a bit like when you buy, I don't know, like a different model car.
Like iPhones.
Like 3 trims.
Like iPhones.
You don't want to have a trim that starts at, let's say, 60,000 and then the next one is 62,000. Because it's like, what did you do? What's the point? You're just filling up. Like, no, just make the 62,000 the base one and then make the next one up 70,000 so that I know that there's a big jump and there's a consideration to be had between the two. So here's the thing.
You always have people. If you're a late adopter, nobody cares because nobody told you to wait fucking 5 years into the generation before you.
Yeah, but Jada, what if you couldn't make it until then? Like, what if you've been saving up? Maybe you're a kid in high school. Maybe you're just you're just fresh out of uni, got your first job. You're putting your money away.
That's always the case in every item.
Yeah, but you can't just have like a Pro version $50 more. What's the point? Anyways, let me tell you guys, okay? It's going
what if the PS5 is $350? Which I don't think it
will. If you drop the price substantially, if you're like over the year, you drop the price, at least $399, and then you give yourself like, let's say $200 headroom. So you're like, okay, this is $600. That makes a lot more sense. Like that's fine, and I wouldn't be mad at that.
Yeah, you can keep that thing. You put that thing out there for $600, you can keep that. You can have that. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, you guys have your fantasies, let me have mine. Okay, $750 for my PlayStation 5
Listen, them TikTok gamers gonna buy it. Them dudes on TikTok.
OBJ,
them dudes on TikTok. They getting it.
If OBJ see that Last of Us 3 trailer running on that motherfucker, he gonna have it. Trust me, I don't care what you say.
When you see
top on a regular PS5.
when you see that, when you see OBJ, when you see that bundle, when you see Abby flexing like this,
exactly. He gonna listen.
Abby's gonna be like this. Yo, he buying that shit, but he just not gonna tell nobody.
Look, these pro consoles, if they do exist, they're there for a third party. I don't worry about first party with my regular PS5 because first party is gonna do their thing. Do you okay? Everybody going crazy over the GTA trailer, and it looks very great, very great. I'm talking about the density of the world and everything. It looks very great. I don't think graphically the shit is super special though. You see what I'm saying? Like to me, the best looking open world game to this date is Horizon Forbidden West. So if they can make that run at 60 and do what they do on a regular PS5, I don't have no issues with no other first party. You know, these pro consoles are for the third party, so they can.
Yo, OBJ, I love you, but you gotta let me finish, man. Let me finish my fantasy, okay?
All right, it's fantasy.
You've been here. We get it. You don't want to pay more than $600. I don't give a fuck. It's gonna be $750, okay? At the very least, all right.
At the very
least, it's gonna
least.
be twice as powerful. Okay, you're gonna pay it. I don't care what you say, or you're not gonna pay it. I still don't care what you say. I don't give a fuck. Anybody in the chat. Okay, if you're gonna do something, do it. If you're not gonna do something, sit the fuck down. Don't do it at all. I don't want the PlayStation 5 Pro coming at $550. I don't want it coming at $600 because then you just wasted my time. Okay, that's just a waste of a console. Either make it powerful or don't.
He said he wants Sony to stand on business. He said, I need Sony to stand on business.
If 4090 came out at $1,600, yeah, motherfuckers buy it. $1,600. Nothing else. It can't do nothing. It's a fucking brick until you give it the support system that it needs. So yes, this can come out at $750, and yes, you will buy it. And no, I do not care how many you will sell because I'm interested in what I'm interested to buy. And if I'm gonna pay for something, if I'm gonna pay another $550, I might as well pay another $750. Okay, I'm happy with my console. It is fantastic. If you're going to give me something else, OBJ, let me finish. If you're gonna give me something else, make it powerful. Make it so that when I buy it, I look back at the regular PS5 and I look at it like it's a piece of shit. That's what I'm interested in doing. Okay? So no. Let me finish, man. Let me finish. Hold up. Let me finish.
Explain the power.
I told you, when I look at the standard PS5 and I look at the PS5 Pro, I need to be able to look at it with disgust. Okay, I want to be disgusted by the standard PS5. I want to be disgusted at myself for ever having thought that this was enough. That's the difference that I want the PlayStation 5 Pro to bring. Why? I had the PlayStation 4 Pro, and that thing was worthless. It shouldn't have existed. Okay, it was nice, and the only the PlayStation 4 Pro was complete garbage. Are you kidding? I had it. I had the base PS4. I won the PS4 Pro, which is the only reason that I had it because I got it for free. Let me finish, man. Bro, let me tell you, the PlayStation 4 Pro wasn't worth it. The only reason, bro, are you gonna let me finish, bro?
I done tuned out.
Are you gonna let me finish? Because I can't even hear you.
You go ahead, man.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Thank you. Now, the PlayStation 4 Pro was garbage. The only smart person in this podcast was Paul the Rock for not buying it. And I know it because I've been for 3 years on the PlayStation 4 Pro, and I have my PlayStation 4 side by side, and I will tell you, it was nice. It was cute. It was a nice little jump. You know, it was like, oh, look at it. I got it for free. Why did I like it? Because I got it for free. If I had paid for it, I would have been pissed. Okay? The PlayStation 4 Pro wasn't worth it, and I don't want the PlayStation 5 to be doing the same thing that PlayStation 4 Pro did. Again, I don't want the same thing. I don't want a nice, cute little jump.
Why do you equate this stuff to price, though? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, what
Why
is
do I equate it to price?
Okay,
because I'm telling you. Okay, here's the thing. Yeah, here's the thing.
Just hold on. Let me get something out real quick, right?
Sure.
Okay. Because I'm trying to turn over a new leaf and not cuss niggas out and all that. I'm trying to be good.
He like this is we can't get the classic OBJ. We can't get the classics.
Hey, look, but
He
this
said
is what I wanna know, right?
Jadakiss retired, right? It's over.
if the Pro, if it exists, first of all,
He
and it
said, "If
runs
I'm gonna delete all that."
native 4K
Mhm.
60,
Yep.
you're saying that's not powerful enough.
You know why? I don't care
What does it
because
need to
I
be able
don't
to do?
care whether it's native or not. I truly don't. Like I know that we're supposed to care about it because Digital Foundry exists. I hate them, so I don't care about them. But I truly don't care whether it's checkerboard or not. I don't care.
Okay, but what do you need it to do when you're
Okay,
saying it
here's the
needs to
thing.
be
You want the
750
settings.
or
He wants the
800?
Let me tell
settings.
you.
Be a 4090, be a 4090
Let me tell
PC.
you.
He wants the
4K
settings.
120. Do you know why? Because I have a fucking 4K 120 screen. So I needed to maximize the screen that I bought for the PlayStation 5. That's all I need. If it does
Okay,
8K
120.
240, great. But what I need is 4K 120.
Okay, 120.
That's what I need. Because that's the
I
screen that I
mean,
have.
okay, that
I
sounds
don't
like
have
a
an 8K
PS6
screen.
to me. That's what I'm
So,
saying. Like,
I
what
mean,
are we
listen,
doing?
that's why I told you that I needed to be powerful. I need 4K 120.
So I think you might need to sit this one out then.
Because you're not gonna
That's
get it.
perfectly fine.
Because
That's
you
perfectly
until the
fine.
PS6,
I told
until
you.
the
I told you that
PS6.
the Pro was a stupid thing anyway. Because I told you if it doesn't do what I needed to do, I'm not gonna buy it. I didn't buy the
Hey,
last one.
I'm with you on that though, right? I think the Pro is only for a third party, for third
Well,
parties.
okay, wait. Can hold on. Time out, guys.
I don't
Where
think first
does
party needs it.
look, where does this unreal expectation that a $400-500 device has to
Hey,
do
I
the
never said it
same
was 4
thing
or five
as
hundred.
a
See, that's your mistake. Your mind.
no, I'm talking about a pro, bro. I'm talking about a pro. I didn't even give price, right? I'm just saying a pro, right? A console. Like
Mhm.
where did this requirement that a console had to be equivalent to a $5,000 goddamn PC with a $2,000 graphics card and do all of that shit?
J-Dub,
Crazy.
you're not
Because
talking
that's
to anyone here. Let me answer you. All right, let me
go
answer
ahead.
you. Let me answer you immediately. Look at the PlayStation 5 box. What symbols does it have at the top? HDR, 8K. I don't give a shit about that. I like HDR. And then in the middle, what does it say? 4K 120. Am I getting that? No. I'm getting a version of that. I'm getting either 4K or I'm getting 120. So this expectation of mine comes from Sony. So again, I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I get it. The PlayStation 5 is what it is. I'm fully happy with it. I think it is a 9 out of 10 console, probably 10 out of 10. But if you're going to give me a new version, do you know what I would like? For your promises to be fulfilled. It'd be like Cyberpunk 2077. You know, came out with all of these trailers. It had the metro system, didn't have it. They come up with updates. They finally fulfill on the promises. That's cool. That's fair enough. So listen, I work with Sony here. I will give them more money. But that expectation of 4K 120, they are the ones that put it on the box, and I want it. Do you know why? Because I bought a TV that was 4K 120 capable. Why? Because I saw that spec on the box. So now I would like my TV to receive what it needs.
Does it say up to 4K 120? Or
It doesn't say anything.
120?
It says 4K 120. Go look at the box. I didn't create the box.
Okay. Listen,
I ain't got
hold on. Aaron, hold on.
Look at it. Look at it on Google Images.
They put a $750 console out there. That shit dead in the water. That's all I know. I know that for a fact. I mean, I'm talking about fact.
What was your first console, brother? What was your first console that you
My
had?
first console was a PlayStation 2, my personal one.
Okay. Well, listen. Here's the thing. I've been, I'm fucking I'm 40. I've been gaming on, on fucking Atari 2600, the Nintendo, ColecoVision, TurboGrafx 16, all the way up until now. And at some point, with all of this gaming throughout your gaming history, you have you got to know what common sense. You got to know when a motherfucker bullshitting you. You got to know what capabilities are. You got to know what up to is, and you kind of have to know. So when you bought that PS5 or that Xbox Series X, you have to know what some of the expectations you are, or that you have for a lot of this stuff.
Have I complained? Have I complained about the PlayStation 5?
I'm not
Have I ever said it was false advertising? Listen,
I didn't say you did. I didn't say you
listen,
did.
J-Dub, I'm fine with the PlayStation 5. I love it. I really, really do. I will ask nothing more from it. Nothing, zero. But if you're gonna put out a PlayStation 5 Pro, guess what? My expectations are set to the thing you put me on. No, not a little bit more. I want the thing that came with the box. That's literally the only thing I'm saying. I didn't come up with this out of the air. I didn't tell Sony to put 8K and 4K 120 there. I didn't do that. They did it. So if they're going to come out, I mean, it's a bit like if your girl came to you and she's like, I got this new lingerie. I'm going to blow your mind tonight. I'm going to give you the massage oil. I'm going to give you this. I'm going to give you that. She paints this beautiful picture. Guess what? That night, hey, listen, work calls her. Okay? She gives you a little bit, but she can't give you the full package. You're like, fine, babe, I get it. It's no problem. A month goes by, a year goes by. No, you don't mind it. You're loving what you got. She's the girl of your dreams. Then one day she's like, babe, I got a vacation now. All right. Now I'm gonna give you that full package that I promised you. Guess where your mind goes? Your mind goes back to the same promises that she had made that first night. Why? Because she's like, hey, you didn't ask for this. I'm not asking PlayStation 5 to make a PlayStation. I'm not asking Sony to make a PlayStation 5 Pro. I'm not asking for that. In fact, I would rather they didn't. But if you're going to come up to me with a new proposition, guess where my thoughts go? They go back to the old promises you made. So I'm not coming with this 4K 120 out of nowhere. I want 4K 120. I don't care about 8K. They can have 8K. People are like, oh, it's 8K on the box for video. I don't care what it's for. I don't care about 8K because I don't have a TV for it and I'm not buying a brand new TV.
One game runs 1K, 4K 20, and one game runs 8K. They have fulfilled their promise. That's the thing about companies. Exactly. That's it. That's what.
I'm glad that you guys are satisfied with it. I'm just saying.
Mega's example. That's a you problem.
They come back with this. I want 4K 120. Why? I bought a 4K 120 screen. Why? They put that on the box and it informed my purchase. I bought that screen because Sony, and by the way, it's a Sony made screen as well. So, hey, listen, I saw the 4K 120, one PlayStation 5, no issues with it. I'm perfectly happy. I could play it for the next 7 years. But if you put a PlayStation 5 Pro in front of me, I want 4K 120. That's it. So now, if you say, okay, Manuel, since you want 4K 120, we're gonna make it $1,000. That's fine because I can save. I don't care what I have to do. If you put 4K 120, I will get it. I don't care what you guys are doing. I will get it. If they put 4K 120.
So what if it's what did he call it? The checkerboard 4K 120. You good with that?
I don't care. Do you know why? Okay. Because they didn't specify. They didn't specify whether it was checkerboard or this on the box. I'm looking at the box. It says 4K 120. I don't care whether it's specified. I don't care. They could make it dynamic. They could make it frame generation. They could make it blackout frames. They could make it dazzled frames. They could make it. I don't care how they do it.
As long as so now we have a point. And now so as long as it hits 4K 120.
You see.
You prove it. Whether it costs $500 or not. It can cost $500 and provide.
If it costs $500, great. If it costs $800, fine. If it costs $1,000, I'll swallow the pill. It is whatever it is.
If it costs $1,000, then you and your boy gonna have that joint, and ain't nobody else gonna have it. You understand what I'm saying?
Listen, I don't even need you to have it. If they can just offer it to me personally,
do with it at that point.
It's fine. It's fine. As long as my first party give me a mode that can take care of it. Hey, that's good.
You're gonna be playing Mario looking shit on there. That's because ain't nobody gonna be doing nothing extra for it. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, everybody has the right to have their own expectations with these fucking company sellers, and that's everybody's right. Right? That's M's right. That's what he wants for that company.
There you go.
That's his God-given right to do that. What I want as a just like I enjoyed the PS5, the PS4 Pro. Right, it did a little bit more, like Craig said. It did a little bit more. It got my VR. It had my VR running how I needed to run, and my games. It gave me my 4K games, whereas my regular one gave me my 1080p. It did for extra fucking $100. It did what it was supposed to do for me. That was my expectation. This PS5 Pro is going to do the exact same thing. That shit going to do a little bit more.
I just need them to give my boy Porter Rock a 8K Gran Turismo joint. You know what I'm saying?
Oh hell no! Y'all all about to get booted. Y'all about to get booted off the podcast. Don't bring that slander to me. Not today, Satan. Not today, Satan. I say, all right. So for me, just to wrap up this conversation, I think for me, the reason why the price is concerned is if you sell something at a certain price, then there's only so much technology you're gonna put into it, given the price you do it. Mm-hmm, I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think Sony's gonna sell the Pro at a loss. I think I don't think they're just gonna do that because again, I don't think that's their way to increase the fan base. I think that's just gonna be for the users that's already there that want more. You could get it. Maybe there'll be a few power guys that's willing to spend it, but I don't see them as this is their way to really increase super sales. I think the PS5 base models are gonna be the ones doing that, just like the PS4. But kind of like M, but wait, just kind of like M though, but not as extreme. Like I'll say this: you can't have a PS5 Pro and still talk about checkerboard 4K. Then that don't make sense. Yeah, it just doesn't. That to me, if one game comes out and they have to use checkerboard, it'd be like, then what the fuck are we doing here? Like we still talking about checkerboard with the Pro? Spend the extra $100. If you would have spent the extra $100 and you could get consistent 4K 60 native, we shouldn't be hearing about, if we're going to hear about 4K, maybe if you're trying to do 8K, all right, checkerboard 8K 30. Okay, maybe I could take that. But we shouldn't be talking, if you released a Pro and we still getting checkerboard 4K games, then it's like, all right, what are we doing here now? Like, what conversation are we having,
Like you still can't control what third party does. You can put any product out there, you still can't control. They're gonna use it how they're gonna use it. You know what I'm saying?
But this is the thing, yeah. The first party is the ones that have to.
My thoughts out, bro.
I just one thing. Just for one thing. I just want to say this. I don't expect that from third party. Yeah. I just want it from first party because they're the only ones that have to fulfill.
First party they're gonna use the one we got the right way. So I ain't worried about that.
The thing is, I'm happy with the one we got. I'm just saying, if you're gonna do something else out there.
But even the one we got, they're not doing native 4K 60 on most of their games. Yeah, I'm not faulting for them.
I don't need them to.
Yeah. But what I'm saying, true.
I don't need them to.
True. But if you're gonna make a Pro, the first party at a minimum, their game should be native 4K 60. If the first party can't get their games native 4K 60, then why did you waste our time? Like, whose time whose time is you wasting?
Rock was, what if by the time if it's confirmed, the PS5 Pro releases that the parts that they are using inside of it are cheaper, so they don't have to price it. You know what I'm saying? The way
there's a possibility. I'm just saying, we'll just have to see how it is.
Plus, y'all gotta remember that Mark Cerny is a OG, triple OG. Mark Cerny is a goddamn mad scientist.
Yeah, he is.
He is that dude. You see what I'm saying? So there's no telling what they're gonna have to actually, perform the way y'all are intending it to perform.
Yeah. But I don't think this gen Sony will be afraid to release a $600 Pro. I mean, they got the VR, they got the earbuds, they got these headsets. They got a Pro controller for $200. Like really, when you think about it, when it comes to this, think about this, Jen. When it comes to price and what Sony released, sure, you got Twitter, but in terms of actual people buying, no one's really. Hell, Sony raised the price of the console and nobody gave a damn.
If they
no
put
one
a
cares.
$600 console,
I don't think anybody cares.
Y'all better run.
I don't think so. No, on Twitter, you're right. On Twitter, yes. On Twitter, there's gonna be some shit talking. But just like real life,
bro. That means that Microsoft. Look, bro. That means that Microsoft. Well, we already know there ain't no competition, but that means they definitely look. If they put a $600 console out there, when that PS5, that PS6. Oh Lord, y'all better.
That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be hard to go back. It's gonna be hard to go back to a $500 PS6 when you have a $600, $650 PS5 Pro out there. That's what I'm saying. Like that's why I think. I'll be honest. Whoever said $599, it may be you, OBJ. That may be the more
$549.99.
He said $549.
Okay,
most. I said that's
he said most at the most.
Okay, and I said 600 to 650. That's what I said. I think, but I'm telling you that. Listen, mark my words. Whatever price they put out there for that PS5 Pro is going to dictate what they're going to do with the 6, because they can't have $600, $650 PS5 Pro out there, and then you're going to get a goddamn expecting a PS6 to come out at $399. Like that's not. That ain't gonna happen.
But I don't think
if you want mass consumption, your products have to be priced in a manner where it can get mass consumption. That's why the Portal, even though people think it's some people want to say
it's only 200
shit.
It's only 200.
That is like the what I'm saying. Even though what I'm saying, that is the best thing they could have done because it's marketed, it's priced for the mass consumption. You know what I'm saying?
I just want to say one thing. Yeah, I'm a photographer. When I look at laptops, I look at high performance laptops. Let's say I'm looking at Apple. They make the base MacBook. They even make a base MacBook Pro. But guess what? For the people that want it, they're like, yeah, money is no object for you because you're going to get your enjoyment or your value out of this. So they give you the M2 or the M3, the Max, the Ultra. And guess what? These things are going for like $10,000 by the time you max everything out. Do you think anybody complains? No. So all I'm saying is this. If you guys can buy $2,000 phones every year, if you can buy $8,000 laptops every 2 or 3 years, then I'm allowed to ask for my console to deliver the performance, and then I'll let Sony figure out whatever the price needs to be.
Ain't nobody buying $2,000 phones, man, straight out, bro. That ain't happening around here. You know what I'm saying? You got very few people are buying their phones straight out. Very few. These phones would not sell at all.
Trading the last phone, there's trading programs for consoles. All I'm saying is this, okay? At the end of the day, I've got a performance target that I want them to hit, just like I go with my laptops, okay? Because when I go for shopping for a laptop, I don't go look at the price first. I go look at the performance target I want to hit, and then I look whatever the price is, and then I pick between whatever the best options are. I want to shop for a PS5 Pro the same way. I have a performance target in mind. That's 4K 120. I don't care if it's checkerboard or native. That's not my fight. That's Porterworks' fight. Okay? But that's what I want, and then you just give me whatever the price equivalent is. If I need to trade in my PS5 to make it more affordable, I'll trade it in. If I need to trade in games, I'll trade it in.
The best option is going to be a PC and not a console.
I have a PC, but
there's a price. I don't get price is very important. Like it might be the most
$4,000 PC. Like, it might be the most. I have a PC. I've got 64 gigs of RAM. I've got a $500 motherboard. I have a PC. I just don't want to play on it. Yeah, exactly. So the thing is, if you just go to PC, I'm like, that's not gaming. That's not gaming to me. It doesn't satisfy me.
Yeah, but remember, OBJ, the PS5 Pro is not an island to itself. Like the console that's gonna sell the most is always gonna be the base PS5. It's just like the PS. When they sell the PS5 Pro,
then what you think PS6 is going to be then? That's what I'm saying. Like they're not touching that price. If they touch that price, it's a wrap, dog. I'm telling you, they're not doing that.
Yeah, that's a conversation for another. Let me put it this way. Let me put it this way. Let me put it this way. The PS4 was $400. They still increased the price to $500. So just because the consoles are $500 doesn't mean the PS6 is going to be $500. The PS4 was $400.
That's why I said you got to be careful with the PS4 pricing because that's going to dictate that PS6. That means
but not even. Let's say if they didn't release the Pro at all, that still doesn't mean the PS6 ain't going to be $600.
That $500 price tag though, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, but it was already announced though. Both consoles were announced at their price point. Well, Microsoft released their price first. Yes, they officially released their price first, $300 and $500.
Yeah,
they were the first one to release their price, and then Sony announced their price $400 and $500.
Yeah, even the Xbox One X was $100 more expensive than the PS5.
And then when the PS4 Pro came out, what price was it? The PS4 Pro came out
$399. Yeah, it's same price as
that's what I'm saying. Like I don't. Yeah. I'm going with history, man. I'm not going with that. You know, just because y'all think it's supposed to do this and this and that. I mean, look, they're not. They want mass consumption, man. No matter what they put out, they want mass consumption, man. They're not. They're trying to sell consoles out here, man. They're not trying to be Microsoft, dog. They're not trying to have shit sitting on the shelves.
Oh, BJ, let me ask you this. Right, the year is 2030, and the PS6 is going to come out. They announced the price tag $699, and it's launching with The Last of Us 4. Is OBJ gonna be playing that shit?
I'd be on the PS5, man. You know what I'm saying? Till that price,
because it's cross-gen. He knows that shit is cross-gen. You can't fool him. They made that game cross-gen.
Look, when that PS3 came out and they pulled that stunt, dog, you don't know. I was on that PS2 forever. It took me a long time to get a PS3 because even when they changed the price, because I was so pissed off. I was like, you got to be out your damn mind.
Yeah.
So I was enjoying my damn PS2 for a long time.
I can't do it. Listen, man, I can't do it. I'm a day one dude, man. Listen. Just think about it, right?
It's just gonna be you and then 10 million other people, and then that's gonna be it.
That's the other 10 people. That's just gonna sound like the Wii U.
Gaming. Think about it though. Gaming is our hobby of choice, and we spend a lot of money on all this shit, right? We really do.
We're a tight community though. That's just us.
Yeah,
I'm talking about the masses. They ain't going.
No, absolutely. We already know
around with that.
The masses don't go until pricing start to come down, right? But my thing is, when you try to equate that to other things, we've seen motherfuckers go out here like M said. He spent $4,000 just on his PC. That doesn't include the fucking monitor. That doesn't include the all the other shit that he got, the sound systems and everything. Like he's an audiophile, right? So he goes and spends thousands and thousands of dollars on all these high end speakers and receivers and amps and all kind of stuff, right? Because he don't mind doing that because that's what's of value to him. But to most of us, our value and our hobby is in gaming, and you kind of can't put a price tag on that because I'll tell you this: if that's
you can put a price tag on it. No,
you can, but I'm not saying.
Hey, the PS3 reminds you that you can't pay a price if you price shit not accordingly.
Day one, I had a goddamn PS3. I mean, I'm just saying, like, this hobby that I like.
You were one of 5 people.
Listen, I don't care if I'm the only one. I'm on that shit.
Phil Spencer happy ass gonna be right there. Game Pass.
Game Pass. Hey, yo, Blaze.
We might not have the best games, but shit, we ain't no goddamn $700. That's for sure.
Let me do 2 things. Let me get these super chats, and then let me get Blaze before we move on the final conversation. We got Steady Flow. He says Steady Flow. What's up, fellas? Hey, I bought a PS3 also. I got that as my gift coming back from Iraq. I was like, oh shit. All right, so Steady Flow. What's up, fellas? They're going to discontinue the PS5 Slim Disc. What? The old one? You talking about the old one? They're going to keep the PS5 digital at $450, PS5 Pro at $500, PS5 Pro disc $550. Interesting.
Could be.
Okay. And Blaze,
he says, make me a bot by the end of this podcast.
He said, the shit y'all making up, I'm gonna go. He's about to say Game Pass. He says, Blaze 4K. He says, rest in peace, GTA6 Xbox Series S users. Oh shit, they in pain, dog. Hey, Blaze. So Blaze, quick question. All right.
Yo.
Potential Pro. What do you think it's gonna cost? And don't talk specs because we don't know shit about that. Talk what result you expect from it. What do you expect? If Sony announces a PS5 Pro, what do you think it's going to cost, and what do you expect it to do? Don't talk about T-flops and all that bullshit, because we don't know what the fuck any of that means.
I expect the same situation as the PS4 Pro. Like my games are going to be enhanced in terms of pixel count, so resolution, and I do think first-party developers take advantage of that. More than anybody else, and they'll make sure that we have the best experience, like a 4K 60, possibly a 4K 1440p 120 mode. But listen, people can act like the PS4 Pro didn't do much, but y'all didn't own a PS4 Pro then, because PS4 Pro made a big difference, bro. For what it was, like that resolution bump was a massive difference. Absolutely was, bro, on a 4K panel.
I'm sorry,
you know what I'm saying?
It wasn't.
No, to me it was.
Brother.
It's subjective. It's subjective, I do.
If I'm not mistaken, I played the 2018 God of War at 60 frames per second on that jump.
Absolutely, sir.
No, you're mistaken.
Absolutely.
On the Pro?
I paid
On the Pro,
the
you're mistaken.
2018. They had a 60 frames
The
mode.
pack. Yeah, absolutely.
Bro, that pixel count. I don't know about y'all. I don't know, M, what type of panel you're playing on, but the pixel count made a big difference for me. I'm not talking about the frame rate, because the frame rate stayed the same. I'm talking about the pixel count. The resolution was a massive difference for me. But anyway, and then when it comes to the pricing and shit like that, history always repeats itself, man. So I see a price drop coming in the next year or two for the PS5, and then I see it coming out for $500, and even if it's $600, listen, this ain't Twitter world. People don't live on fucking Twitter, bro. They can put that shit for $600. That shit gonna be sold out. Mark my words. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. It'll be sold out day one. Believe that. That's it.
Yeah, sold out day one don't mean much though, because you gotta think
about day
how
two?
many actual
Those are
units
just the
they gonna have
hardcore.
out there.
Yeah,
You know
those
what
are
I'm
just the
saying?
hardcore.
Okay, it'll be sold out, bro. Listen, it don't mean nothing, but it means that people are interested in it. You know, and I just think Sony is at a point right now where it's their pop culture, bro. Like they can put out blank discs and people are gonna buy it at this point. People are excited for drops. Don't matter if it's headphones or earbuds or VR. People are excited for new hardware, and I think the PS5, the PS5 Pro is a thing that we thought was like a one-off spin-off thing, but I think it's a necessary thing. You know, it's like they got, you know, I know you guys brought up cell phones, but people ain't paying $1,200 up front for cell phones. I know a lot of people think they are, but a lot of people are, you know, they trade in their old phone and they pay that shit off like $30, $40 added to their bill every month. Let's be real. That's what majority of people I know that do. You know, but I think a PS5 Pro is necessary. I think it's coming out at a perfect time. I was just texting J-Dub today on the phone talking about, like, you know what I mean? It's almost like it's done deliberately. Like, you know, GTA 5 is coming out, and that Pro is going to probably come out right around the same time.
So Digital Foundry said, hold on, real quick. Digital Foundry said that God of War 2018 on the Pro PS4 was 1080p, around 40 frames. It wasn't locked 60. It was 1080p 40.
It won't no goddamn 30. I know that much. It seemed like 60 to me. All I know is I enjoyed the difference. That's all I'm saying. So I was cool. I didn't want to play that shit on the regular PS4.
And all the sports games
I was
4K
good.
60. Like the FIFAs were, they just went to 4K 60.
I was good with my Pro. I was good.
Okay, well, I'm going to say this. It wasn't a big enough difference for me. So for me, this time around, if you're going to do a Pro again, make it a huge difference. Again, I don't care what the price is. I need my 4K 120. That's all I have to say.
But you got a PC.
Yeah, I mean, you need to get a PC for that.
Yeah, no, stop telling me I need to get a PC, because then I can't play my PlayStation 5 games on the PC. Like, and I have a PC. I like, why is it? Why can't I want the thing that I want? I want this. If I don't get it, cool. But this is what I want. If I wanted a PC, I would just upgrade my PC to be giving me what I wanted. I don't like playing on PC. That's all.
Okay. So I think these companies can rectify your situation like this if they just, when they like say the PS6, right? They put out a $500 one. You know what I'm saying, and then put out your little 800 or 750 version for a person like you, for enthusiasts. You know, make about 10 of them and sell.
I wish they would do that. I wish they would put an $800,000 box, because, you know, and save me the headache. No, but save me the headache and let me just buy this shit and let me future-proof myself for a little bit. You know
I mean, they can look into that.
But the reality is these are consoles and they have to be accessible to the mass consumer, and I just feel like the games are gonna keep pushing the boundaries, and it's going to require more and more power. And this is going to be a never-ending story.
Blaze, is a Galaxy Fold accessible to the mass consumer?
I mean, it depends how you look at it. Sure, yeah.
It really isn't, though.
Yeah, of course. Yes, it is. You can just walk into your carrier and
not any of these payment plans. Just go ahead. Is it accessible RRP
but that's
to the consumer?
That's what you do.
Is it still out there?
Yes. But you got to look at it like that, bro, because they giving out iPhones, the brand new iPhones now. Christmas specials, gonna come bring your old phone and get a new iPhone. Like, it's really not that hard to get a new phone.
No, I'm talking about RRP. These things are priced at a premium price that locks at 90% of the market, but still they exist. So I want
Plus,
my
your
PlayStation
phone
5
is an
Pro.
extension of
If
yourself,
you're,
and it goes
oh
everywhere
my
you
god,
go,
guys,
dog.
No, I get what you're
gonna
saying.
like go through and talk about what the difference between the phone and the console is.
And what you're saying is right. It's facts. I get what you're saying, but we can't just compare phones to fucking to a console situation. Phones are coming out every year. Like I
That
just
makes it even worse. Because technically that will make the PlayStation 5 Pro a better investment because it will
And
last
you
you
can
longer.
upgrade every year and just add a couple of bucks onto your bill and get a new one.
I understand.
I do it all the time.
But console gamers are not used to upgrading their console every year, bro. We're used to 7-10 year cycles, bro. You
That's
can't. It's
exactly
different.
what I'm talking about, bro. That's exactly that. You just proving my point. Because now the value proposition will be like, yes, you pay premium for this device, but you're gonna keep it for at least the next 5 to 6, 7 years. And even when the PlayStation 6 comes out, it's not like your PlayStation 5 Pro stops working. All I'm saying is this: if you're going to bother, don't make it a slight upgrade, make it a huge one so that people can aspire to be like, okay, I'll trade in my PS5, I'll pay an extra $500 on top, and then that's it. I've got the device. Or I will trade in my games and I will, whittle that down to an extra $300. I don't mind what you have to do once the product is out there. I'm just saying, put the product out there.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I think if you have native 4K 60, that's a major ass upgrade to me. I mean, that's a major ass upgrade, dog.
I mean,
Because
look,
they
it's
haven't
just
been
me,
able to
yeah.
do it
But
yet.
when I'm looking at my screen, I don't see checkerboard. Like me, my eyes. I'm a photographer. You would think that I would be trained at this, but if a person doesn't tell me it's checkerboard versus native, I don't see it. Like I truly don't see it.
I don't see it from a first party, but I see it from third party games for sure.
Wait. You don't notice the difference between upscale and native 4K?
No, I don't. When I'm playing the game, when the game is in motion, I'm not sitting there going, this picture is a bit softer because it's checkerboard or not.
If you don't notice that, I don't even know why you want anything more powerful then. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't even notice.
I want 4K 120. I already told you. That's what I want. I noticed the frames.
Can you notice 120 from 60 frames?
I can notice 120 from 60, yes, because in game modes where I've gone beyond 60, where they hit 80 at times, you can notice it, even if it's just in the quiet parts. Yes, you can notice it. Yes, I do notice it anyway.
But you don't notice the resolution.
No. I notice resolution. I just don't notice the difference between 4K and checkerboard 4K. Do you get what I mean? Like I notice the difference between 1080p. I notice the difference between 1440p and 4K. But once you're already giving me a 4K, whether that's checkerboard or not, that's too subtle for my eyes. So I don't care about the distinction.
See, no. Listen, I wish I was in your position because sometimes I'll notice a little artifacting. I'll notice it's absolutely, bro. Native 4K is a punchier image.
Yeah. As it should be.
Yeah, it's crisp as hell. You know what I'm saying? When you can tell when you get native 4K, it's just a lot more crisp all the way around. Like I don't.
All right, we beat this topic and we beat this horse and made glue. But I'm just showing a video. Yo, dudes went into Best Buy and ransacked them PS5s. Yo, these dudes are wildin', bro.
Yo, they just stole a whole bunch of PS5s.
Yeah, crazy. Bro, they just went in.
Somebody about to come up.
Yo, let's get that ski mask, bro. We're gonna set it off like Jada Pinkett up in here. Yo, this shit is wild. This world is crazy, bro. This shit's right. Hey, let's talk real quick, Linus. So, final round of the Player's Choice nominees, and it comes down to these final 5. And then there were 5. Baldur's Gate 3, Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty, Genshin Impact, Marvel Spider-Man 2, and Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Now, not so much about the awards or the validity of the awards, but about a week ago, 2 weeks ago, Extreme brought up a good point. Everybody went after the judges, the outlets, for picking the 6 nominations, right? Oh, they're stupid, Xbox tax, all this shit. But now when it's something that is purely based 100% by individual gamers, look at what the majority is choosing. Look what the majority chose after 2 rounds. Baldur's Gate, Cyberpunk, Genshin Impact, Marvel, Spider-Man, and Zelda, right? No Starfield, no Hi-Fi Rush, no Forza. So, I mean, is the gaming community Xbox tax too? Let me start with OBJ. I'm gonna start with OBJ, then Blaze. They're saying what are you saying? Is the gaming community, is the consumers Xbox tax?
Yeah,
like we part of this. We part of this shit too.
I don't know where they came from with this Xbox tax stuff. It's to me, it's completely embarrassing. Like it's just every time I hear it, it's embarrassing. I'm like, why would you want that on your community to just sit there and be known to just whine and come up with some goddamn crazy idea that everybody is against you? How about you just make some good damn games? You know what I'm saying? That's worthy of being in this conversation. You got the Player's Choice Award, and it's basically the same nominees as the game of the year.
Most, yeah. The only two differences is Cyberpunk and Genshin Impact. That's really the only difference.
Yeah, I don't know how the hell Genshin Impact.
Yeah, I don't know if it feels like that because they reduced it to 5. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. All they do is make their community look bad when they're whining and talking about some Xbox tax. Nobody is against the Xbox. The Xbox is against the Xbox. Phil Spencer is against your Xbox, man. He's not putting very good games out there. It's simple as that. It's not hard to recognize. Now, I'll agree with some Xbox tax if they actually make something that's dope. I know it's dope. I played it. It is dope. And then it still don't get its respect. That's when I say, okay, maybe there's something there, but they haven't done that. So I don't even understand. Like, if you actually had some good games on the market and they were being disrespected, you'd have some validity to your statements. But that's crazy, man. There's no such thing. And now the players who voted on that award just basically backed up what Geoff Keighley and them already said.
Yeah, no Hi-Fi Rush. No Game of the Gen. The Game of the Gen's not on there. Forza's not on there.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Yo, nothing. Like technically, there's only one game on that list that you can't play on PlayStation, and it's a Nintendo exclusive. Everything else,
I expected them. I expected them to bot that joint. You know what I'm saying? Like because I know that year didn't
the bots
Halo
be botting
1 year?
Yeah, and the game wasn't even out.
Halo win the Player's Choice 1 year,
and it wasn't even out yet.
Halo, one of them Halos.
Yeah,
it wasn't even
Infinite.
out. Yeah, I expected them to bot that, so I guess they fixed it or something like that.
Listen, not today, bots, not today. Hey, yo, Blaze, what do you think, bro? Like, is the gaming community Xbox taxing? They in on it?
These fucking bots are delusional, bro. I like some of them. I really do. I really like some of these guys, but the bottom line is they're fucking delusional, bro. You over here thinking there's a fucking agenda against your shit. Do people prefer PlayStation? Of course they fucking do, because they make better product. It's the facts. These guys are fucking. I think they live in fucking. Bro, they all get in these. Bro, they still be using these little Xbox party chats. I be seeing them. Like, they all in there. All them guys. And they just sit there and dick
They still colluding?
Like they're fucking delusional.
They're colluding.
Let us know what you think.
They're colluding. They're colluding in the X. Like, who the fuck still party chat? Get your ass on Discord.
Bro, crazy. It's crazy, bro. I'm telling you, they won't let go of that 360 era, bro. They really think they're still in 2008 in a party chat chilling.
When they were popping, when they were
OBJ, where the fuck have you been, dog? Like, what the fuck?
He's been stressing out.
It was you in here.
He was stressing out over Washington sports, man. Yo, sports is bad this year, bro. I feel his pain.
Bro,
I'm looking at my Knicks and my Giants. Shit is painful, bro.
You gonna keep on talking about my goddamn mobs now, man. You gonna keep on. Look, man,
oh shit.
I'm a Patriot fan. Don't look at.
Okay. Oh man, yo, wasn't that giant Patriot game terrible, bro?
Bro,
that shit honestly, was abysmal.
On both sides.
God,
that was sad to watch.
That was.
I don't want to hear that shit though, Blaze, because y'all. The difference between y'all is y'all have won championships like recently. So I don't want to hear none of that.
I understand
all of that.
But imagine if Sony, it's like PlayStation.
Bro, it's like the biggest fall from grace. I'm like, yo, how we go from the Super Bowl to this bullshit, bro? Like, yo,
when the Eli Manning win that joint.
Oh, that last time was 2011.
Yeah, man. My last time was what, 98 or something like that? 99?
Though you won a Super Bowl? I can't. Yeah, when was the last time the Redskins won a Super Bowl?
Was it Mark Rippon?
That was like 92,
I can't even remember.
That was like
dog.
92,
I can't
93.
even remember. That's what I'm saying, man.
I think that was 1993.
Yeah, I do not feel sorry for any of y'all, bro.
He said,
These DC sports are killing me. They are killing me, man.
And then you can name them the Bullets or the Wizard. We still ain't winning shit.
And the goddamn Bullets, their last
we might as well should have kept the. Like, we should have might as well kept the name. Oh
don't
shit!
Make no damn sense. Yeah.
Oh
shit. But back on topic. Hey, look, why would look? This is the thing, right? What I hear about this Xbox tax stuff is they be talking about the negative news and all of this, right? I could easily pull up story after story, negative news after negative news for Sony. You see what I'm saying? For PlayStation, easily.
Liquid metal melting, all that bullshit.
The screwdriver. One that made me. I was like, this screwdriver. Boy.
I mean, I'm still pissed that Overwatch won over Uncharted 4. I'm pissed. I'm still pissed. I will never let that go, man. I'm like, there's no way in hell, bro.
You shouldn't actually. I'll support you.
Oh shit, that's crazy. Yeah, man. This is just nuts. I just want to bring that up. But now let's talk about the next topic. Hey, Extreme, you got anything on this? Because I know we talked about it last week because this is your theory. Not theory, but this was your point, and it came through, and it just solidified. Yeah.
And if you look at even the final 5 there, okay, 3 of them are on the Game of the Year nominees, proving that they were right, and then the other 2 would not have been eligible because Genshin Impact didn't come out this year, so it couldn't be eligible for Game of the Year. Yeah. Neither Cyberpunk Phantom Liberty is an expansion that also wouldn't be eligible. So I'm sorry, but you're gaming, folk out there that keep saying that Jeff Keighley is wrong and all his panels are wrong. You guys are wrong because when you get to vote, you vote exactly the same, unless there's technicalities that prevent you from being the same. That's the only thing saving you. If those 2 things were replaced by actual games that were eligible, you will get 5 for 5. They will be exactly the same as the Game of the Year nominees. So if anybody ever complains again about the Game of the Year nominees from this particular award show, I'm just not taking you seriously because the gamers vote the same. So it is what it is. And listen, I'm not even ragging on the other games. We all know Starfield is garbage, so I don't even know why that was ever part of the conversation. That shit got knocked off in the first round. But everything else, hey, it is what it is. These are the people that represent you, and you guys represent them.
All right. So we're gonna move on to the next topic. Before that, make sure you vote in the poll. So far, right now, 80. We got what is it? We got how many people voted? 94 votes. So far, 81% said yes, they would pay more than $500 for a PS5 Pro.
Motherfuckers, that's right. That's what
we got over 400 viewers because OBJ and Blaze, and now we got Liquid Data. Damn, even he's here. Oh no, I thought never mind. I'm looking at the super chat. I'm bugging, man. Anyway, no, we got Blaze and OBJ. I haven't seen 400 in weeks. You two show up, not everybody is a 400. It's y'all two. Y'all need to show up more often. You know what I'm saying? Get my views up. Battle Sai says, salute to you and OBJ. GTA 6 will run like a gem on PS5, period. Not to mention a Pro. Xbox will continue to sit in a pile of shit. Oh, man, the disrespect. And speaking of disrespect, listen, Greg Miller said, I have time today. My man said, I got time today. He is tired of you goddamn fanboy Xbox, always concubining, always misrepresenting words, misrepresenting quotes. Like, you expect everybody to suck Phil's nuts, and if you don't, you hate Xbox. Like, you can't say nothing unless it's nothing but Xbox. He just got tired of it. So, Greg, we're about to hear him pop off. He is done. The industry's clapping back. They're done with you concubines. They're no longer going to cater to your feelings. He's just tired of it. Listen to my boy. Listen to him.
We call reader mail. Today's reader mail is not from those channels.
Wow.
Instead, it's from the live chat on YouTube, right? Mm-hmm. Where a dumb motherfucker named Darko513 put this comment into the YouTube chat while you were reading that. All right? right out on the heels of Vampire Survivors conversation. This dumb motherfucker said, so funny watching PlayStation dudes refuse to play games on the other systems. It's pretty immature. Sure. Darko, you dumb motherfucker. Did you not hear me say I play it a lot on Switch? When we did the streams on Switch, did you not hear me say I played it on mobile and Xbox? We go live to John Hopkins, hopkinmedicine.org, and it says how to get a toddler to listen. This is Dr. Alyssa Fritz. How does toddler cognitive development play a role in testing boundaries and not listening? She then goes through on what we need to do to get dumb motherfuckers like Darko, who I assume is not a toddler like my 2-year-old, who apparently has better listening skills, to pay attention to the fucking YouTube video you are watching. You are here. You had enough cognitive ability to hear, I want Vampire Survivors on PlayStation. But you must have had all the other tabs open. Must have been looking at the pornos, the body pillows, saying I can't process it all. This man who likes PlayStation, no play game nowhere else. Darko, take your hand out of the fucking paste jar. Wash it. Throw away your PC. If you have other platforms, throw them away too. You don't deserve them. And then what I need you to do is walk in to your local police station. Say, is there an unsolved murder? And if they say yes, you say you did it, because I don't want you back here.
It's kind of fucked up to yell at a toddler like this.
No, he's not a toddler. Like I said, my toddler.
I was
my
following
okay. I yell, this dumb motherfucker too. He didn't follow the narrative I just spun.
Hey, yo.
Hey,
yo, he said, I got time today. Like, yo, he's done. We done with these Xbox. Your consoles is trash. Y'all never argue on the same point. Y'all dumb as fuck. Oh, shit. And y'all motherfuckers out here always, like, kissing Xbox, licking Phil's asshole. We tired of this. Hey, yo, what do you think about that? Do you think Greg... Hey, yo, we'll start with Blaze. Blaze, you think Greg Miller, he's unprofessional, he should have done better? Or you think it's about time to, like, you know what? We're going to give these cats the smoke. We done with y'all. It's 2024. You guys got to realize shit ain't happening. Stop it. Stop your bullshit.
I love to see that type of... Because usually them type of cats are all buttoned up and shit, and they watch what they say. And I think he probably, I think he spilled his coffee this morning. He's like, you know what? I'm fucking sick of this shit. I think he spilled his coffee, burnt his leg or some shit, bro. He had it, bro. Like, yo, and these guys deserve it because, like I said, bro, they're delusional, bro. Like everybody sees what's going on, whether you choose to say something or not. Motherfuckers see what's going on, bro. Dudes ain't fucking stupid. You know what I mean? Whether you industry or you just a regular cat on Twitter, bro. And I think people had enough of this shit. Like, yo, y'all can't be critical. Like they never can say anything wrong. Like they got a deep throat 24/7. They can never fucking criticize the points that need to be criticized. And that's why nothing changes in the Xbox community and in terms of console gaming. Nothing ever changes because these guys dick suck for a fucking living, bro. That's what they do. They can't sit there and just look at a game and say, you know what? Maybe they missed the mark with that. Maybe it wasn't the game of the generation. They never change, bro. They're the same 24/7, bro. And it gets boring after a while. It's like, yo, y'all want to hear this kumbaya bullshit all the fucking time, over positive bullshit 24/7? Motherfucker, I got bills due, bro. Nothing's fucking positive. What the fuck you guys talking about?
Like this.
What happened to Puerto Rico?
I have no
I don't know what
idea.
happened to him.
Yeah, but these.
You know what, OBJ, you're going. You're going.
You said I'm going?
I have no idea.
Yeah,
What you think about?
You can't hear me?
Listen, I can hear you.
Yeah, we hear you.
What happened?
Oh, you went away.
You telling me to go or something?
Oh, me?
No, you go on. I said.
Oh,
my bad.
I thought you said you gone. I was like, whoa, what happened? Yeah. I thought
it's a European accent.
It's that goddamn Crocodile Dundee language. Like, you gone. I'm gone? No, you gone.
Boy over there, man.
I'm gone? You go on. Go on. Listen, it's 2 words. Go on, not gone. Yeah. Like, what are we talking about here, man? I was like, yo, what happened?
I would never do you like that. That's
I'm gonna American better for you guys.
That's it.
It's all good, man.
Okay, well, so who that ate?
They say your language need 120 frames, man.
Oh, shit, you need that PS5 Pro. You gotta stop checkerboarding the English language. Oh, shit.
Yo, did you hear anything that was said then?
Yeah, I heard.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, why did something happen? Yeah, that's why I'm confused. I heard Blaze and then something happened. I'm like, wait a minute, what happened? Did the chat say anything?
It's your podcast. I'm thinking that you're gonna go to the next person or something.
Oh no, okay, oh yeah, oh okay. So we'll go with OBJ. What you think about? You think it's about time everybody just pops off and be done with this bullshit? Because we tired of the whining, the Xbox tax. Oh, you don't lick Phil's butthole. We just sick. Like, shut the fuck up and make good games. How about that? And if you're gonna get in a conversation, listen to the point that was being made and don't create an argument just because you feel some type of way. Like, what's up?
Yeah, Greg, that reminded me of one of my old self right there, man. I motherfucker. I said, damn, man, look, I ain't never seen Greg like that ever. You know what I mean? So you know, that pissed him up to the highest of pistivity. You know what I'm saying? Pissed him off to the highest pistivity. But yeah, these Xbox dudes, man, they say the craziest shit, man. And for about 2 months or so, the last 2 months or so, about 2 months or so, I gave a break to like gaming podcasts and stuff and shit because, you know, you got to do that from time to time to just, you know, cleanse shit. Gaming topics on Twitter and all of that, it's all crazy right now, you know. So I was listening to a lot of sports programs and stuff like that. But when I started back listening to gaming podcasts again, man, you know, I got my PS4 podcast. I mean, my PlayStation podcast. You know, even Nintendo. I listened to some Nintendo podcasts, and I went back and started listening to Xbox podcasts again. Lord have mercy. When I tell you they are in outer space. I am not. I mean, these dudes be saying some shit on there. I be like, yo, how do they get away with it? I don't even understand it. But I understand though because it's big business. You know, you get on camera, you tell your audience what they want to hear. You know what I mean? But they say the stupidest shit ever, and there's only so much stupidity you can take. I don't care who you are, just like Blaze said, if you're a button-up type of person or whatever, somebody's going to say something to you one day, and it's just going to piss you off because you can only take so much stupidity. And that's what these Xbox provide. They do not provide facts to anything that they state or put out there. They just say anything that comes to their mind. They say whatever they think their other comrades want to hear. It be complete lies. So at some point, somebody's just going to cuss you the hell out. And I think that's what the hell just happened with Greg. He said, you know, I'm sick of it. You know, I'm stating to you exactly what my intentions were. And you just not listening. You're just putting your own version of what took place out there. And it pissed him off. And he gave him that goddamn work. You know, I applaud him for that, man. I applaud them for it because these dudes, they say the stupidest shit ever, man. It's crazy, man. You know, it's better to ignore them though. If you see it, it's better to ignore them because if you start giving them attention, man, I swear for gracious, they ain't gonna leave you alone. They're gonna double down on stupidity. That's the crazy. Double down, triple down on stupidity. You know.
Facts. Yeah, bro. Like these Xbox dudes are different this gen. Like this shit is just it. Yo, I don't even know how to explain it. Like I can't even. I'm like, yo, these dudes are bugging. They say, you know what? We're gonna double down on our craziness and try to pull people into it, so that way everybody could look stupid. This is like their last
They've
resort.
been losing for a decade, bro. That they're fucking going nuts, bro. Like you eventually you think in your head like, yo, eventually we gotta break through, right? Like Phil Spencer gonna turn this shit around, right?
Yeah.
Like, yo, they've been losing, bro. When you think about it, they've been in third place their whole career, bro. Crazy.
Yo, this is funny. Yo, Extreme, what do you think about Greg Miller just popping off? He said, I got time today.
Hey, listen, that's extreme take right there. I love it. You know what? I'm gonna learn from it. That part where he said walk into a police station and just admit you're an unsolved murder. I was like, wow, how inspiring. I aspire.
There was no death threats. He didn't ask somebody to unalive themselves or any weird shit. He just said, just admit to a crime so that way you can be put away for life.
Just pick up exactly. Just go away. Oh my God. The simplicity, the eloquence, I love it. Even I have to learn from it because I love when you're on extreme energy and I can take something from it. Wonderful. But also, let's talk about what OBJ said, because he talked about something that was so powerful. Mm-hmm. He said that when he was listening to Xbox podcast, he's like, this is another stratosphere. This is a complete different plane of reality. And in fact, I'm going to go further, okay? We all know that what Blaze said was 100% true. These guys haven't been in third place. They've been in last place their entire career, okay? Let's remember that this is last place. And I believe this Xbox podcast, they wouldn't even know what you do if Xbox was winning. They are so used to lying that if the facts actually started to support the fact that Xbox was winning, they wouldn't know what to do with themselves. I honestly don't think they would know how to handle it. Why? Because the lie is always more entertaining than the truth. And if the truth was actually supporting their theories, they will have to lie and exaggerate it further, and at the end of the day, the whole thing will come undone. So, listen, Xbox podcasts, they're intolerable. I do not know how people do it, but hey, each to their own.
Yeah, man, it's big business. That's all it is, big business. Because I truly don't believe they believe themselves. There's no way. There's no way.
At a certain point, I thought was, okay, this is a good gimmick. They found something they could make money. But then at a certain point, I'm like, wait a minute, you guys, like, this Switch is on all the time. Like, wait a minute. Like, are you serious? Like you're not chasing clout? Like, you really mean this? I'm like, oh, shit. Like, this shit is for real. Like, this shit is not just clout chasing. These motherfuckers really, I'm like, yo, you can't be like this.
Damaged, permanently damaged, man. Permanently damaged.
Like, yo, but yeah, man, I just need to see more of this energy. Just pop off, and it's really to anybody, but just pop off on the stupidity, especially when you're trying to have a conversation and somebody brings up stupid shit that has nothing to do with the conversation. Man, just pop off and unload on their punk ass. Like, just unload on their stupidity. I think it's about time we just expose these motherfuckers, like old school, like early days of YouTube. Like, that shit needs to come back, man. The early days of YouTube needs to come back, bro. Because we were shaming people left and right, bro. When that whole thing exposed, that shit was like, boy, you said something stupid, it's a wrap. The whole community will be on top of your ass.
Game shouldn't be in game of the year conversation that they ain't even play. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, that was a sin, bro. That shit was a cardinal sin back in the days, bro. If people found out you hyping a game or you bashing a game as if you play, like if you pretend to play it and then they found out you didn't play it, yo, you will have nobody defend you. Now you have people defend you. Like, literally, people said you can have an opinion on whatever you want, and they're like, what? You actually defending, dude?
Yeah,
that's it.
Now people defend that shit.
The opinion.
No, but the more you lie, the more you gotta remember your lies. So that's what happens to these guys. They end up.
They run out. Yeah, they forgot. They can't keep track.
They forget. They can't keep track of their lies. That's the crazy part.
Yes.
It's just, bro. It's okay to call shit out, bro. I hate that. Like, you gotta fucking be all this. You know what I mean? Like, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit, bro. You say something stupid, I don't care if you're on PlayStation, Nintendo, or Xbox. You say something fucking stupid, I'm gonna call your ass out. Mm-hmm. That's it. Doesn't mean we have to have murder beef. Just said you said something stupid. Yo, I said something stupid before. You gotta stand on that. It is what it is.
It's crazy, bro. But that used to be a cardinal sin. You pretending to play games? Nah, not in this community. You gotta at least do that. You gotta at least play games.
Making straight up cases for it and shit. Like you played that junk. Like I'm like, man, nah, bro, you can't do that, dog.
What motherfuckers?
Apparently, you can't.
Yo, yes, because they allowed it, bro. Now they allow it, bro. Just as long as you hype the product, you don't have to actually play it. We seen that shit over and over and over. Dudes hyping products, and then come to find out, we look at their gamer tag or whatever, be like, yo, you're not actually playing this. The people in that community defend them. Not because they actually play the games, but because they said something nice about it, which is weird. Like, I would be pissed. I would be like, yeah, wait, hold up. You don't actually play Xbox? Then why the fuck are you even talking about it, bro? Like, bro, we don't want to hear we don't want to hear nice shit from you. Play the shit. That's what you can do.
Listen, but how do y'all feel about that? This is always like a strong topic. Say, like Forspoken, for instance, or whatever. It doesn't have to be any game. You know what you like and what you don't like. That's my thing. So I'm like, I'm in the middle of this shit. I really don't know where I stand with it. But like, that's why I want y'all opinion on that. Like, do you have to play a game to criticize a game?
Nope.
But at the same time, what about you hyping up games that you haven't played?
I'm gonna let you. Let's go. Let's. You know, that's a good convo. We'll start with you since it's your question, Blaze. What do you think?
Listen, personally, I'm a grown ass man. That's why when I hear the whole Game Pass, we got all these games. Like, motherfucker, I know what I like and what I don't like. You know what I mean? There's nothing that's gonna surprise me on that Game Pass library. I know what's out. I pay attention. I'm well aware of what games come out and don't come out. And like I said, I know what I like. So for me, I can look at a game and be like, yeah, you know what I mean? It looks alright, but it's not for me. Maybe I'll pick it up down the line, but you know, it really ain't for me. So that's my whole thing. Like, and now I can't say the game sucks because I didn't fucking play. I just like it. I don't know. So I'm a little torn, but at the same time, I do understand the people that play it because games can start off slow. You know what I mean? They can have slow. Yeah, I mean, like you play Red Dead Redemption 2, you're like, holy shit, man, get me out of this snow section. Because then once that happens, the game opens up and it becomes, you know what I mean, a different game. But so that's why I'm asking y'all, because I'm legit torn. Like, what do y'all feel about that? But the whole hyping shit up and not playing the game, that's what I don't like. That's the shit I can't stand. Like, bro, at least shut the fuck up about it. Like, all right, you don't gotta play, but you don't gotta suck it off, and you haven't even touched the game. Like, that's ridiculous.
Okay. All right. What about you, OBJ? What do you think?
Yeah, for me, just similar to what he's saying. Look, I've been playing for decades, so I can definitely look at something and be like, yeah, that's shit. I don't have to bend over, pick it up and smell it. I can see because you have all of this information at your fingertips now. You don't have to read no boxes. You don't have to read no magazines. You can literally go on YouTube and look at gameplay and be like, okay, that's shit. Now, what I don't agree with is you making cases for games and being that like this game should be here instead of this game, or this game is better than this other game, and you haven't played that game. Like I don't agree that you should go to those lengths. If you come out and I'd be like, look, Starfield, I looked at it, yeah, that's trash. I'm not touching that with your hands. That's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? That's my opinion. But I can't sit here and go at a Starfield player who has played the game and be like, well, this game should be here instead of Starfield. You know what I'm saying? Because I haven't played that game. Like, I don't know. I haven't laid hands on Starfield. So, there's lengths to which you go, but for you, your own individual self, I definitely can look at something and call it trash. I'm going to always call some shit trash if I think it's trash. You know what I'm saying? It's just different lengths that you go to where it's like, okay, look, man, if you're going to those lengths, you can't just, make these, factual, stating things like they're facts, and you haven't even touched the damn game,
Okay. All right. Extreme, what about you?
Yeah, you guys know my take on this. The trailers, they are part of...
I just want to hear it. Because I know what you're going to say.
100%. You can say something is garbage. if you just look at it and it appears to be garbage, because the trailers and all the promotional material is meant for you to make that judgment call whether you're interested or not, and however you rate it. I will say though, there are limitations. You can't talk about gameplay that you haven't actually played. Okay, so here's basically where I go. Starfield is garbage. Why? Because at the central premise of it, it doesn't fulfill what it's supposed to do. You are supposed to walk on the Explorer. It doesn't work that way. And there's a bunch of other reasons. Graphics, gameplay, everything else. But here's the thing. I'm never going to talk about the feel of playing Starfield. Or just how boring it is. Because, thankfully, I don't play garbage. So, there you go. Now, there's many other games. And actually, I would say that I'm actually stricter on the whole do you hype a game that you haven't played. I just don't really understand that, because for me, by the time you're hyping, by the time you are not just saying, oh, this looks interesting or this looks good to me, but you're actually like, yeah, this is going to be a Game of the Year nominee. I'm like, no, you must have played it by now. It's a bit like Forspoken, right? Like, I've played Forspoken. I can tell you the great things about Forspoken, and I can tell you the things that are not so good about Forspoken because I know it inside and out. If I was hyping Forspoken for Game of the Year, which I wouldn't, but if I was, I would have the backup necessary to do so. But before I play it, I can say it looks good, I can say I'm interested, but I can't hype it. So I feel like to hype something, you must have experienced it. But you simply say whether it looks good or bad, or whether it looks great or it looks trash, you can do it without playing it.
Okay.
Interesting. I like that.
Okay, so for me, it depends on the context of the conversation. So I think I agree. I think we agree. We all said the same thing in terms of personal view. So I'll say it specifically. Personally, I can see if a game is trash, but that's only from a personal perspective by looking at trailers, looking at gameplay, and stuff like that. I could be like, nah, that shit don't look good. I'm not messing with that. What I won't do is get into a discussion of a game actually being bad, because unless I played it, I really can't make any points, right? I could make a point, and maybe, like, let's say even specific to Starfield, I could make the discussion of Starfield's not game of the gen based on the reception, and just, you know, that's not really saying if the game is bad or good or not. That's just the expectation people set. I can argue, well, it didn't meet that expectation. You guys were trying to do game of the gen, but look, the Metacritic is down. A lot of people saying they're done playing with it. Didn't even make a nomination for Game of the Year, and generally no one's really talking about it. So, but that's not saying the game is bad. That's just me really arguing about the whole thing about being game of the gen. But to me, argue if a game is bad with another person, I kind of see it as, if I'm going to have a discussion about whether a movie is good or not with you, or with you gentlemen, I have to watch the movie. If I didn't watch the movie, I only saw the trailer, the best I can do for you guys is, the trailer didn't impress me, that shit looks like shit, I'm just not going to play. I'm just not going to watch the movie. But I'm not going to convince you guys and have a discussion with you guys. If you guys saw the movie and I didn't, there's nothing I can do about that, right? So the context is, if you want to say a game is trash for your own personal reason, because at the end of the day, it's your own money you're going to spend, and you don't want to spend your money, or you don't want to spend your time, yeah, you can say a game is trash, but only from the perspective of that, you know, your own personal time or money. But I think you're wrong if you're gonna talk to an audience, or you talk in a space, or you make a video saying, hey, this game should have been here, this game should have been there, and you didn't even play either game. Like, what the fuck is you talking about? Like, you didn't play the game you're hyping that should be nominated, and you didn't play the game that you're taking away. Like, what are you doing? Like, that's not how it works. You can't say this game should be nominated and you didn't even play the game. So the game is so good, you didn't even play it. But yeah, it's a Game of the Year nominee. But you didn't take the time. You put in 22 minutes. The fuck is we talking about here? Like, that makes no goddamn sense and stuff, right? You know, like for example, Baldur's Gate 3. I never said it should be nominated, but what I did say is I understand why it got a nomination, because I see the hype from everybody. But I'm not saying it should be there or shouldn't be there, because I don't have the thing to, I didn't play the game yet.
See, that's an example of a game
I don't.
Right there.
But I understand why it's nominated because I saw the hype. I saw all the people excited. I see the Metacritic score. The
scores and everything to back up.
Developers were beefing with each other. That game got developers saying, "Oh, now gamers expect us to do this. Not everybody can do this, and we don't need to." I'm like, "Yo, this game got developers getting into beef." So I understand the hype and why it's there. But I am not going to say it should be there, and I'm not going to say it shouldn't be there. I didn't play the game. I can't tell you if it actually deserves nom or not. But if people ask me about the nomination, I can say I understand why it's there. I completely understand why. The hype, the conversations, the Metacritic, the reception, that shit was all over the internet. So you could pretty much do the same thing with Zelda. Yep. I understand why Zelda's up there too. You can tell. Some people Super Mario, Super Mario Wonderland, right? Whatever that new shit is. There's some people that said that shit shouldn't be there, and some people say it should. I cannot tell you if it should or shouldn't. I can understand why some people are saying it shouldn't, and I can understand why some people saying it should. I understand. But if you ask my point, I'm going to be like, I didn't play the game, so I can't tell you if it's Game of the Year nominee or not. You know what I'm saying?
This bullshit you talking about, man.
Oh, look at Emperor. Oh man, listen, bro. You taking. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, this dude took some L's. No, listen, all your L's. Emperor. Emperor, let me ask you something. Emperor, how does it feel that all your L's is coming from Xbox? Why don't you leave that brand alone, bro? All your L's, goddamn, no nominations, no nominations at all. Nothing. Even the gamers said, "Get this piece of shit out of the damn polls. We don't want to see this shit." Not even the gamers.
We're not going to. Goddamn. I have no idea. Fanboy.
Oh, now we know. Now we Bird Box. Now we Sandra Bullock. We trying to take over. Now we Bird Box. Now we don't know what we talking about.
Look, Porter Rock. I told you I don't give a damn about anything but Tears of the Kingdom when it comes to Thursday.
But y'all losing already. You know you're losing that already. You know you're losing that. You're losing that too.
I always do.
I do find it funny that somehow Cyberpunk made it into that final 5. I think that's hilarious. That's funny as fuck to me. It doesn't make me feel either way. That's hilarious.
Hey, the gamers are like, fuck what you think. Listen, Baron, I'm letting you know. Listen, everybody can hear me now.
What?
Tears of the Kingdom is gonna get Ragnaroked. You're going to sit right next to me, and you're going to know how it feels. I'm telling you, Baldur's Gate is taking that, bro. Listen, Baldur's Gate is taking it.
Baldur's Gate is going to win an ass of awards.
No, it's going to win Game of the Year. I'm telling you, you getting Ragnaroked, bro. You're gonna get that Ragnarok. You're gonna get that Ragnarok feeling. And then you're gonna come on my podcast. This is the Nintendo tax, the Zelda tax, and all this bullshit. You're gonna say the gamers don't know gaming no more. I'm telling you.
Spider-Man, look, your best bet for Spider-Man is to go vote on that Player Choice Award.
Listen. I'm telling you, you gonna get that. You're gonna get that. So it's gonna be like you lost that love and feeling. You're gonna look like Tom Cruise in the first Top Gun. That shit. You're gonna know how. Listen. You're gonna know. You're gonna know how it feels. You're gonna know how OBJ. Listen. You're gonna know how. You're gonna know how OBJ feels when Overwatch won. You're gonna have that same feeling. That shit's gonna be. That shit's. It's gonna be like. It's gonna hit the pit of your stomach. That you're gonna be like.
Let me tell you what I'm going to do on Thursday.
You're gonna cry.
I'm going to crack open a bottle of Henny and I'm going to celebrate Tears of the Kingdom winning.
You're gonna see it lose and you're gonna drink that shit to the head and pass out drunk.
Now
you're gonna listen.
That's what I'm gonna be doing.
Listen, you ain't drinking no Henny. You're gonna be drinking Boone's Farm and you're gonna be calling your ex, telling her you still love her after Zelda loses.
horse.
My man, my man drinking Saint. You're gonna drink a, you're gonna crack that old English, and then you're gonna call your ex-girlfriend. You're gonna sound like Drake trying to get her back. That's what you're gonna do. That's what's gonna happen.
Let me ask you this. Since you were so confident,
I am
about the
confident.
greatest game of all time, not winning game of the year in 2 days.
I'm telling you.
Hold on. Last of Us is in here.
Did I?
Last of Us is in here.
Oh shit, OBJ. Don't tell OBJ.
Hold on.
As you should be. Did you say the Last of Us Part 2?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Thank you. Hey, you know what?
Oh my god.
I was in there, man.
I'm with you.
You have to be some cock riding fool to say Last of Us 2 is the greatest game of all time.
Don't you ever speak such disrespectful.
No, he said Last of Us. He said Last of Us.
I can't.
I mean, it don't matter which one it is. Last of Us 3. You can put Last of Us 3 in there.
Anybody that believes Last of Us or Last of Us 2 has any type of debatable fucking ownage of the greatest game ever is laughable as fuck.
Did you play it?
That is the most asinine shit I have ever heard in my life.
Hold on. Did you play it?
Stop it.
Did you play it?
Yeah, did you play Last of Us?
I played the first one. I definitely didn't play the second one.
He said I played the first one. No, denied. He said denied. Access denied.
You have access to
I understand. No matter what, words on the screen that you gotta read for the story and all of that bullshit.
I don't have that. I don't have that in Tears of the Kingdom, so I'm not sure what you're referencing. So
I understand.
Listen, I'm telling you, Barry's gonna be in pain, bro. My man gonna be on that same night.
15 frames per second. I understand. Man.
He's gonna be drinking that Mad Dog 2020. You're gonna be on that Mad Dog 2020. He's gonna be hurting.
Story of Last of Us 2, but I still understand that it's absolutely great. That like there's no denying that.
Blaze, I want you to know you're wrong for not liking it. That's the only people that like the Last of Us.
Blaze, I know you love the Last of Us, Blaze. I know you do, but you got to understand. There's no level of fanboyism to actually have yourself your lips, Blaze, to say Last of Us 2 is the greatest game of all time, Blaze. You gonna go on record and say that? I know you better than that.
My man gonna be. Listen, you're gonna be like Billy D. Williams on that Colt 45 after Tears of the Kingdom lose.
I want to hear Blaze say that, so I can have that on record, because I don't think he has the balls to say that.
Last of Us. Listen, The Last of Us is one of the greatest games.
No. They said Last of Us 2 is the greatest game of all time, which means number one. Blaze, are you going to say that? Are you going to concur with that, Blaze?
Brother, I'm losing connection right now.
Yo, Blaze, you're gonna stand on it.
He said I'm losing connection.
Nah, but bro, what's your issue with it?
Listen, brother. I'm Blaze. I'm gonna talk to you because Blaze, you know me. We had the discussion before on the Solid Cast. Okay. I don't have a problem with The Last of Us. I just have a problem with these Sony indigent asinine fools overhyping The Last of Us. That's the only issue I have. The ridiculousness of overhyping it is ridiculous to the point that now we're saying The Last of Us is the greatest game of all time. That is the most asinine shit ever. We have got to stop the fuck. Stay off the weed, man. Stay off the weed.
Baron gonna be looking like that. He's gonna be looking like Steve Harvey on Thursday, boy. When he sees Baldur's Gate 3 raising that trophy, my man gonna be hurting, bro.
They need to put Ellie in Zelda so she can stab the shit out of Link. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit.
Stab the shit out.
Put Abby in there so she can use a golf club.
God, man, that's disrespectful.
Work afterwards. The golf club won't have weapon degradation. It will be good again.
I'm telling you, man. Listen, you listen, Baron. You thought Starfield was gonna get a 9. We warned you. Like, not even close. Not even close. I'm telling you.
Did we talk about no return mode for The Last of Us Part 2?
Man, ain't nobody talking about that bullshit.
You really gonna
hold on.
Nah, I'll bring it up. I'll bring it up. He said, hold up. He said, hold up. He said, you're not talking.
I know you're not.
Oh yeah, we are talking about that.
You're not gonna.
You know,
Rock, I know that's not a topic.
Yeah, it is. What the hell we gonna talk about?
Greatness will always be discussed. Greatness will always be discussed.
Why would that be?
I could talk about it.
Yeah, Emperor's messy as fuck, bro.
Why? We talking about that?
I'm just asking a question, Porter Rock. Why would that be a motherfucking topic?
Because it's a topic on the greatest game ever created. Why the fuck else?
So wait a minute. So you are condoning the buffoonery that Sony is trying to pull with this Last of Us 2 shit.
Listen,
you are condoning buffoonery that Naughty Dog is pulling right now with Last of Us 2.
Yeah, $10. It's $10.
I don't want to hear no excuses about no fucking $10.
I want to talk about it.
Why no excuses? It's $10.
For this bullshit
$10
they are pulling right now.
$10, bro. You had Nintendo was selling Switch games at.
Listen, I had not a lot of respect for you PlayStation fans, but I just lost the last bit of it.
For $10?
There's no fucking way.
Get the fuck out of here. You cannot be mad over $10. $10. You press, bro.
Into anything to hype.
$10. Man, get out of here.
Listen,
$10.
You listen.
Shut up.
What you trying to sit up here and just yell $10 at me?
Let me
talk about the game I lost.
Let me shut this shit down.
Hide behind this $10 thing.
Let me shut this shit down.
What you really gonna do?
I'm gonna shut this shit down. I'm gonna just shut you up. Let me shut you up. Look at the bullshit Nintendo selling. You want to talk about $10 fucking? Look at the screen.
What is Nintendo?
Look at the screen. Look at the screen. Shut your mouth over $10. Shut the. I'm not having this conversation with your punk ass. You have the nerve to listen. You have the nerve to sell shit. You have the nerve to sell shit that gets come to my house for free, and you crying about $10 over? Man, I'm not having this conversation with you. We're not having this conversation.
Listen,
we're not having. No, we are not.
You bringing up an accessory versus a game, bro.
$10, bro.
Brother.
$10 for Amazon box.
Listen.
10. Hey, this is $90. This is 90 fucking bucks. This is 90. Get the fuck out of here. We're not doing this, bro. We're not doing this. Nah, we're not talking about this. We're not doing this shit. We're not doing this. I'm not doing this. It's $10. It's $10. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this.
That is 2 years old.
Look at it. I'm not doing this. $10. We're not doing this. We're not doing this. $10. $10. $10. It's $10. I'm not doing it. You sold cardboard. You sold cardboard. Goddamn cardboard. No, sink in. 90. No, yeah, 90. Yes, $90 cardboard.
How do you remaster
$90 cardboard? $90 cardboard.
How is that possible?
Oh, simple.
Remaster.
Simple, because I will tell you. Because they remastered
No. They gave you a remaster of a barely 3-year-old game.
But the game they remastered a PS4 game. That's why I got remastered. You sold cardboard.
I can't
cardboard. Get out of here! I'm not having this discussion.
I can't believe it.
Look at this shit.
Y'all gonna sell foil, man.
Like what the fuck? Yeah, they're gonna sell saran wrap in this motherfucker, bro. The fuck is we talking about?
Hey, man, look. I understand.
Look at this shit. No. Look at this shit. No, I'm about to die. Look at this. This is VR for them.
You go down with the ship, but come on.
Look at this. This is VR. This is their VR. Look at this.
Last of Us a fucking.
Look at this. This is VR. Look at this VR. This is them. This is VR. $80 for this shit.
Labo is laughable, dog.
Get out of here. Get out of here. And y'all bought this shit. Y'all bought this bullshit.
I can't hear you, Blaze. What you say? What Blaze say?
You saying you can't have the conversation because one's a game, one's an accessory, but you don't think that's worse that they're selling you not even a fucking game for $90?
Look at this.
Look at this. Now, why is he taking over the podcast? I want to talk about the game that enough. How about he shuts the fuck up and he doesn't pay the $10?
Look at this.
Why?
Look at this. Look at this.
You don't want to pay? I'm not trying to convince you. I don't want to convince you.
Why are you so
upset about
the facts that I am
spitting? Look at this. Look at this.
I didn't say nothing
derogatory.
I just said, how the fuck you gonna sell a remaster of a 2.5-year-old game?
Baron, we're not talking about this. Look at this shit Nintendo sold now. No, we're not talking about that. You weren't. They took it. They took a PS4 game, boosted up to PS5, and added extra modes for $10. They sell cat ears for $10 on Halo.
Listen.
No, we're not. No, Baron. Look, we're not doing this. We're not doing this.
I'm speaking for the integrity of the gaming industry.
No. Integrity with this on the screen. With this on the screen.
When a game is 2 years old, there's no situation ever it should have a fucking remaster.
And you want to know why it
should not be a thing? Should not be a thing.
Hold on.
Y'all should not be accepting that shit.
Didn't
Naughty Dog to a way higher standard than that bullshit.
Y'all
definitely should.
Simple as that. If it shouldn't,
I definitely should.
No. You talking to this? Baron, you are not in no place to talk about higher standard.
Listen, there's one thing I learned about y'all that y'all like to champion the campaign for y'all people and y'all developers. Y'all definitely should be taking this shit from them. There's no reason you should be condoning this in any shape, way, or fucking form.
How?
None.
How?
None.
How? Baron, here's the facts. No, Baron, answer me this question factually. Do they not? Does the gaming industry not sell non-gaming accessories for $10 that people buy, like cat ears, skirts, shirts?
Listen,
answer the question. Answer. No. Answer. Okay, so we got skin. So we got skin. So we got Nintendo does it too. You get skins in Splatoon for like $5-10. Skins.
Everybody sells skins now.
Cool. Cool. So now $10. They're giving a game that was made for the PS4. Now it's been boosted up with enhancement of PS5, and on top of that, they added new gameplay modes to the game, and it's $10.
A new gameplay mode.
New gameplay modes that the game didn't have. How is that bad for $10? How is new game modes for $10 bad? How is it bad?
The original mode they announced to you ain't even fucking coming out.
So it is coming out.
You don't even know if it's even. It's like almost canceled at this point.
All right. Well, okay. Number one. That's a separate subject. That has nothing to do with this game. That's Factions 2, a separate game. So why are you bringing that up? That's a totally different game. That has nothing to do with this. That has nothing to do with this.
The fact of the matter is
that has nothing to do with this.
To begin with.
Okay.
That's number one.
So stop. Number one, you're bringing up old shit. You're bringing up old shit. You didn't answer the question. How is no, it's not. I am asking how is taking a game. Because I'm explaining how is taking a game that was made for PS4 now have PS5 enhancements, and they provided new content for $10 bad when you can buy shoes for $10 and nobody bats an eye.
Oh my god!
Tell me, logically explain how buying a skirt in Splatoon for $10 is okay, but getting a new mode
buy a skirt
is somehow bad.
Listen. Listen.
Don't run from the question. Don't run from the question.
Wild cost right now. How much is the wild cost, man?
I'm asking. Listen. Answer the question. A PS4 game. Okay, all right. Again, let me make sure. A PS4 game getting boosted to PS5 plus additional new modes just for $10. How is that bad now? In the world where motherfuckers buy cat ears and Halo for $10, skirts and Splatoon for $10.
Say cat ears. Here's the problem with that.
And then we got this shit that's on my screen. What the fuck is this shit?
I don't know. I don't play Labo, bro.
Oh, now we don't play Labo. Now we don't care. Now, well, again, Bird Box. My man pull a Sandra Bullock.
You know nobody plays Labo. You know that. So
bullshit. You guys are playing this shit.
It's a funny situation.
No, you guys are playing this shit. It ain't funny. This is real. This shit is real.
Nobody's playing that, man.
Yeah, lies. You are playing this shit. You probably. Oh, now it's not breaking it. You are buying it. Oh, now it's no one breaking records. You're selling it.
You can easily look up the best-selling things on Switch, and Labo won't be there.
So, all right, y'all buying the shit. Y'all have it. They still selling it. All right, dog.
But the fact of the matter is, when it dropped.
Listen, now let's talk about. Listen, this is what we're doing. Let's listen to this. Listen, Baron, you're stuck with that Xbox because you were a dummy buying it. We warned you not to buy it.
Back to the Xbox.
But you bought it.
I'm not stuck with the Xbox. I'm gonna have plenty to play next year. I'm not worried.
You stuck with that Xbox.
I ain't worried about that.
You hurting, bro.
Trash always comes in abundance. Trash always comes in abundance.
All right, so let's find this up. Oh shit! This shit went to the YouTube video. So what you gonna call it? The only thing I would say that this shit got overshadowed because of Grand Theft Auto 6. They should have waited a week to announce this. Because that shit, they announced it the same day as Grand Theft Auto 6. What did Sony think was gonna happen?
It wasn't. No. It wasn't meant to because they released the Rockstar released it early.
Yeah, they released it a day early. Yeah, well, Sony should have released this shit nowhere near.
Yeah. I still wouldn't have done that.
Okay, so what's up? So we'll talk to Extreme. We'll talk to Extreme. This shit, go ahead, Extreme. Talk about it.
Fucking hell. Like, I just want to talk about my game. Okay, listen. Here's what I want from the no return mode. Number one, Ellie needs to have a returnal costume. She always wanted to be an astronaut. She's playing a fucking roguelike mode. She needs to have Celine's space costume. I know they gave her a space costume there that is, it's cute, it's everything, it's whatever. But then she needs to be one based on the returnal skin. It's too perfect to let go. Second, Abby needs to have a special weapon, being a golf club. It just needs to happen.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
There's just fun things.
That's fucked up.
Your special ability needs to be pulling out a golf club. Okay? That just needs to be.
No respect. Yeah, OBJ, he wrong, bro. Homeboy got no respect, bro.
That shit funny, though.
Shit, he wrong for that one. This guy's wrong. This guy, he put a dagger in our heart, bro. This guy.
I like all the man.
He said that her super move is whip out the golf club. Yo, this dude's vicious.
He needs to have a skin where he has a bullet hole somewhere in his cheek or his eye. Just nice little Easter eggs like that from the game. Because as the greatest games of all time, we should make these things happen. Okay, listen. But anyway, OBJ, did you play Returnal?
Oh yeah.
Then you understand why she needs to have Celine's outfit.
I agree.
She needs to have it.
That sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, I agree.
She's literally playing a work like Eternally, Returnal, Last of Us, my favorite games coming together. Oh boy, I will buy that skin for $100. I don't care what it costs. I'll buy it faster than I buy the PS5 Pro.
It's worth $1 million. I ain't gonna lie.
Exactly.
We are privileged. Privileged to be able to lay our fingers on the controller to play it.
Let me hit the super chats real quick because some of these shits is funny. We'll say Jeff B. Gaming. P-Rock, do you have to play a game like Golem or King Kong to know University it's a bad game? So for me, looking at Golem King Kong, that should do like dog shit. But if someone, a gamer, told me, oh, I play Golem, I think it's a good game, I'm gonna be like, all right, You do you, bro. But I'm not gonna have a debate. I'm not gonna have a debate with that person who actually played the game, because they may see something or did things that I didn't catch in the trailer or the review. But for me buying it, hell the fuck nah, I'm not going near that shit. Morgan Kimes, yo, she says, mind you, Nintendo was selling full price $60 HD ports for Switch, but he got a problem with a $10 upgrade. Oh, Baron.
Nah,
you out here paying $60 HD ports. Ooh. Oh, he left?
What port is that?
Oh, Shay.
What port is that?
You know what I'm saying?
Let's
What was
just leave him be.
he said leave him be. I'm gonna pull it up now. We got
that?
was it Skyward Sword? Skyward Sword.
Probably something to do with Zelda.
Skyward
What
Sword.
port is that?
Skyward Sword. Wasn't that ported to Switch?
Of course. Yeah,
That was 60. No, that was $60.
Yeah.
That was
man.
Skyward Sword.
See, he always does this shit. He knows this motherfucker knows every little detail of PlayStation. But as soon as you mention fucking Nintendo, the king of Nintendo don't know. I never even heard of Skyward Sword on the Switch. I never heard of it. Man, if you know what, I'm muting your punk ass. I ain't listen to your punk ass. Get out of here, bro. You know what I mean? Mute this dude. Man, you're muted. I ain't listening to this guy. This guy now is I don't know how much the game. Man, this is your console. Man, if you don't get your ass out of here. Now he don't know. I don't know how much it came out in cost, but he knows every little goddamn detail of The Last of Us. That shit came out in 2019. Naughty Dog said you were supposed to do this. Then in 2020, on the June 3rd, it released this. And then, man, if you don't get your ass out of here. This boy. Man, bro, stop your shit. This dude, oh shit, fuck yeah, bro. This dude brings the WWE entertainment. Next super chat, King Thrash said, laughing my ass off. What are we doing here? I don't know what the hell happened. This shit went left as soon as Baron came on, bro. All the goddamn man. This is what happens when you got a podcast on. This is what happens. We got a podcast on gear. This shit's you got nothing but roid rage up in this motherfucker. We got Quinn Bart. Why was Ghost? Hold on. Respect the chat. We got Quinn Bart. He said, why was Ghost of Tsushima director's cut for $10? Not a problem, but The Last of Us director's cut is. Man, he ain't played that game either. He out here playing games that still don't got no voiceovers. The motherfucker stuck in 1984. Shattered Glass 23. The goddamn watch the goddamn Zelda movie be a silent film. Goddamn. Shattered Glass 23.
We'll be playing on the Game
Boy. I can't wait for that movie.
Shattered Glass 23. He says, Rock, look at the Red Dragon post about PS5 thieves. Yeah, I had the video up. Dudes out here in Atlanta stealing shit. Man, this shit is terrible. Man, it's despicable. Anyway, go ahead, Extreme.
Hey, no, pure. You know what they should have done in order to prevent that theft? They should have just filled the entire front of the shop with Xbox Series X's. As soon as people see that Xbox trash, they'll be like,
ain't nobody.
Let's go steal from the next floor over. No one's coming in here. That's just, I mean, honestly, you know those stories where they're like, hey, I put a fridge and then I left it, I put a free sign on it and nobody took it up for a week, and then I took that shit off and then somebody stole it in one night? That's the Xbox Series X. Just put a free sign on that and you can just, people will just be like, Listen, if ever I win the lottery and I buy myself a Porsche, I'm just going to put an Xbox Series X on the dash.
I will put a bunch of PS5 boxes in the front of the store, but inside of it, it'll be Xbox.
Listen. But you attract customers. People be like, oh shit, he got
you know what's funny?
And you're like, no, I got this one on Wish. What's it called? It's called Xbox. What is that? It's like the PlayStation 5, but like the discounted version for people that can't afford things. So, you know, people be like, nah, man, we don't want that shit.
All right. You know what's funny? Anyways. No, but this is the funny thing. You guys are joking. Look at the video. All right. I'm going to give it, because I know there's like a 10-second delay. All right. Yeah. I'm going to start the video. I'm going to show the video in its entirety. Look at this. Motherfuckers out here. Boy, they grabbed them PS5s and they are out. They stole that shit, right? And y'all see that, right? Y'all saw the vid?
How is they just able to walk into stores like
video
that?
From?
All right.
This shit great.
But here's the crazy part. I paused it.
Where's that?
That's a whole stack of Xboxes. They just walk by. So y'all out here joking, but that shit is true. They didn't even look like
they ain't even go near them jumps, man.
They walked by that motherfucker. They didn't even notice it.
Where you see? Where's that video from?
It's on Twitter right now. I would imagine it's probably California.
Xbox is a repellent. Let's face it, it's a contraceptive.
Yo, but look at the video. There's a whole stack of Xboxes.
Man said it was a contraceptive.
It's a contraceptive. Ladies, if you don't want your man to cheat on you, buy him an Xbox. Make sure he puts it on his TV console. Any side chick that comes in through that door,
hell nah.
See that shit? Not from I can stoop this low. I know you're married. But I can't stoop this low. You play Xbox? Make sure that's just the first thing that people can see when they walk in his door.
But look at the video.
To you won't have no choice. Put it in his car.
Look at this.
Xbox Series S in his car.
These dudes are grabbing. Look at these dudes are grabbing 3 PlayStations. They could have grabbed 2 and 1 Xbox. Like mix it up a bit. Nah. Nothing but plays. They are walking by the Xbox.
Xbox is a contraceptive. It prevents children from being born. Okay, that beep the PS5 made, they had to mute it. The human population was going up too much. Okay, people were doing what they needed to do to the sound of that PS5. They had to give you the option to mute. Too many children were coming into the world. WHO was calling Sony headquarters like, hey, what'd you guys do?
I'm gonna tell you what.
Aphrodisiac is going crazy.
See, shit like this never happened to me. Because if I was in that store and I see that shit happen, I would have been like, yo, Xbox is so dark, shit, look. They're not stealing Xboxes. That shit is dark. Yo, I would have been talking some trash live on that motherfucker. I would have had people rolling. I'd be like, God damn, this console's dog shit. That shit ain't worth stealing. Ain't nobody trying to go to jail for no Xbox.
They got masks on.
Yeah, you know that they got the starter kit. They got that's how you know, man. Anybody come in with a raincoat and a mask, you know they stealing something. Like, bro, I already see this, and this guy has half his ass showing. Like, bro, what the fuck are we doing here? Pull your pants up. But yo, they got a whole stack of Xbox, and they just walk by that motherfucker.
Man, they can't even give the damn Xbox away, huh?
And this is the dumb shit Baron bought. Man, what was you thinking, bro? Anyway.
And you bought that shit, man?
Man, you just look at that. Motherfuckers ain't, man, Xbox is so junk, they don't even want that shit for free. They don't even steal that shit.
I did.
God damn.
That actually has games.
Man, all you playing is Madden. Shut up. All you playing is Madden. He's playing is, yeah, he's playing Madden. That's all he's doing on that shit. He's just playing Madden.
Does he even have it, though? Because he talks about a lot of shit he doesn't actually do.
He's playing on Madden. That's what he does. He got an Xbox Series. He got an Xbox Series S to play Madden. That's what he got. That's all he got.
He got that damn Labo. I know he got that.
He got that Labo. You know he got that Labo. You know you do. Hey, shout out to Ghost of New Orleans and Skyward Sword. Skyward Sword Bird Box Edition HD. Oh shit, bro! I'm telling you, man. I don't want to hear no Nintendo dude talk about prices with that Labo shit. That shit was the last straw. I'm like, these dudes selling corrugated cardboard that's recycled. You're out your mind. We're not doing this anyway. Yo, we're gonna cut this show because we've been in for a good minute. We're gonna go down the line. Okay, Blaze left. Man, do your shout outs.
Yo, hey, listen, guys. You can find me on Twitter or whatever the hell. But listen. Last of Us Part 2 is coming back again for the PlayStation 5. It's going to have the DualSense support. It's going to be amazing. As the best game that has ever been created thus far, I am looking forward to spending a lot of time going back into that world. And yes, the golf club should be part of No Return. You guys know you want it. Okay?
Okay.
There should be a mode where you can put a modifier. You know how they have invisible enemies modifiers? One of those invisible enemies should turn out to be Joe. When you're playing as Abby.
Oh shit, that's fucked up. This dude's OBJ, man, yo, thanks for coming through. It's been a minute since I got you on the podcast, bro.
Man.
It's been a long time.
I looked on Discord and I was like, oh shit, I can join this joint.
He said, man, I can jump in this motherfucker, talk my shit. You know you are welcome. It's been a while since you had you pulled up to the crib, but hey, man, you know it. Your the invite's still good for you, brother, man. Tell them what you've been doing. I know you don't make content no more. You tired of this bullshit. You're focusing on your sports. Stressing out, I get it, bro.
Man,
but let them know, man.
Just chilling, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, y'all know me on Twitter or whatever. You know, I try to curtail my console war shit, right? Because you know what, the thing is, the shit get boring when it just, you know, you're battling or trolling someone that doesn't have ammunition. So it's like, what the hell do I need to talk about it for?
It's not fair no more.
Yeah, it's not fair no more. So it's like, you know, I only respond to the craziness when I see something just absolutely so stupid. I have to respond. You see what I'm saying? Right. But anyway, you know, it was good to hang out and everything. You know, my man Extreme. I hope you do get your 4K 120 for $8,000.
Thank you.
I hope you do. You know what I'm saying? It's all good, and
because we will not be buying that. That's all on you. No, okay.
It's all good.
I want y'all to know
for you guys.
I got a true story before I get out of here. I once seen Neil Druckmann himself walk on water, and I'm not bullshit. I'm not bullshit. I seen the man with my own eyes walk on water, man. So look here. Guarantee whatever Naughty Dog puts out next is gonna be fire. Except for that faction shit. That shit gonna be ass because it's games service. Okay. You know, that's all I want to let you know.
I like you, OBJ. I like you. Games as a service.
You need to come through more often, brother. You definitely need to come through. And then we got Emperor, bro.
Go ahead.
Emperor. Yo. Pain is coming Thursday, bro. Pain is coming.
Okay,
what you gonna do to medicate the pain? What you taking?
Outro.
You know, fentanyl. What you doing? You need something.
Make sure y'all tune in to the Thursday
Jesus Christ.
Geoff Keighley shit show. So
the Geoff Keighley shit show.
I mean, it's gonna be a shit show, but you know, I'm there just.
Why would it be a shit show?
You know, the greatest game of all time, the greatest game ever made. So you know, I'm gonna say
he's gonna take an L, bro.
You know,
you're gonna take a big L.
I'm really excited to see what Microsoft been hyping up. I'm really excited what Sega been hyping up. I'm more excited what Sega hyping up because they really don't do nothing at all. So this is really interesting.
I mean, what would you be excited about Microsoft?
So you know, everybody looking forward to, you know, Clockwork Revolution, Avowed, you know, Everwild.
You ain't playing on them shits.
You know,
you ain't playing them shits.
Hopefully Sony shows up on Thursday and makes me buy PS5 because
you ain't playing them games.
Mastering 2-year-old games, ain't it? That's the most anti-consumer bullshit ever.
You ain't playing them games.
Outside of that, you
ain't playing them games.
Y'all have a good night.
You're not playing any of them Xbox games. You're gonna be like, these games are dog shit. Stop lying. Oh boy. Yeah, like anyway, he lying. He capping. He ain't playing it. Listen. The only thing he waiting for is the new Madden. That's it. That's all is coming. The new Madden on his Xbox Series S. Welcome, my favorite gamers. Hey, I hope you enjoyed the show. This shit got wild at the end, but hey, I hope you enjoyed the show. Stay tuned for more videos. This is your only friend is YouTube Street Porter77, and we are out of here. You guys take care. Thanks for rocking out. And if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. And just hit the subscribe button if you think Emperor's a dumbass. You at least owe me that.
Hey, make sure you hit that subscribe button.